Check 1 2 1 2, bitch.
What up? What up?
My name is Humpty.
What up?
Humpty. The Funky.
And I've been waiting, baby.
Straight Gangsta Mac. Yo, fat girl, come here. Why you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat. Look at me, I'm skinny.
Yeah.
Fellas, I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom.
Nasty motherfucker. That's a nasty Negro. Yeah, do it up. Do it, baby.
Do the Humpty Hump. 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 Do the Humpty Hump.
What up? What the fuck is up, people?
What up?
Episode 227?
227.
This is episode 227 of the iLLogical Sense podcast. This is your boy Busby.
Give me a hell yeah. And over here it's your boy JC
No
No Hats.
And he's back, Martine.
I'm back. What's good, though? What's happening, man?
I'm up now.
You're awake.
Yeah,
no, that's a definite plus.
We were watching the Laker game. I had myself a Subway sandwich. I don't know. They put some in that fucking sandwich.
Nah, it was the Lakers getting their ass whooped and put you to sleep. I know.
Well,
y'all
were doing good.
I was tempted
no,
to.
when I was watching, y'all were doing good. And then I don't know what happened.
I knew the direction it was going.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean, you know your team.
Yeah, you can kind of see it once you recognize it. You know what I mean?
Happy Mac Jones Eve, Martine.
Fuck you.
Somebody did this.
You're going to play Return to the Mac next week. I don't know why I'm laughing.
I don't know why you're laughing either. I really don't, man.
Just to hide the pain.
Shit ain't right.
It ain't right.
This is a sick Negro.
Yes.
How about somebody did this? Fuck, man. Besides that Laker game, how the fuck are y'all doing?
I'm maintaining.
I think that's what I'm doing, yeah.
Weekend was alright, but that news last week just...
Yeah, that was fucked up.
That fucked my shit up, man.
Yeah, it all comes in threes.
Definitely.
First there was DMX, then it was
Black Rob.
Black Rob.
And then Shock G. That came as a shock. Like,
I was gonna say, that one was like, no pun intended, a legit shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw Rest in Peace on Twitter, and I immediately shut the app, and I was like, nah. Because it wasn't TMZ yet. It was just, there was no report.
Right.
I did a quick Google search. I didn't see anything, and I was like, nah, today's not the day. Not even messing with it.
Right.
And then
The
that's when
founder.
I started getting messages, and I was like,
Yeah, I didn't post about it
Yeah.
until I saw the founder of fucking Digital Underground posting on his Instagram, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, once
Yeah.
I seen that one, I was just like, fuck, you gotta be kidding
How
me,
old was he?
man.
51?
57.
57, damn.
Still young.
That's still young, man.
Relatively, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But apparently they still don't know what caused death. They said it was a drug overdose, maybe, or some shit.
That's
Suicide?
what one early report has said. Not a suicide, just an overdose was one report. But I don't even know if the autopsy's been released yet.
Yeah, nah.
So
at least I haven't heard of anything yet.
I saw that initial report 5 days ago, so it was like just after it happened. So I don't even know if that information was legit or somebody just trying to get some clicks. If it was somebody just trying to get some clicks, fuck you.
Yeah.
Seriously.
If it was legit, salute to you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go all in on that. I just saw that shit and I just like
Yeah, shut
that
down.
shit hurt.
It was just too much, man. Especially we grew up on that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I
That's the
mean?
thing,
Like,
man.
And that story dropped like literally the same day during X's funeral. Like it's like the first half of his funeral at Barclays. So I was like, "Fuck, really? Damn, man." If y'all don't, well, y'all know who Shock G is, but if you want some education on who he is the founder and leader, one of the leaders of Digital Underground, pretty much.
yeah,
One
no,
of the
definitely the front man.
front
sure.
man,
Yeah.
like with Humpty Hump.
He had two personalities and shit. Humpty Hump and Shock G.
Hump and Shock G and all
Right.
that.
Musical genius.
Musical
Yeah.
genius.
Just a musical genius.
Bay Area
Instrumentalist.
Native. Bay
Yeah.
Area
You know what I
native.
mean?
Was he from Oakland or Frisco? I'm trying to remember. Any y'all?
No, well, he was born in Brooklyn,
Yeah, he was born in Brooklyn, but he came to the Bay Area
out of Oakland.
out of Oakland. Well, yeah. And
Damn, he was in Tampa Bay.
he was in Tampa Bay when he died.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shit.
But yeah, he was pretty much. He came to the Bay Area and all that. Brought Digital Underground. They're most well known for giving Tupac his first shot as a roadie and, you know, backup dancer, humping fucking sex dolls on stage and shit and fucking.
Wonderfully.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that came out during his beef, man, oh boy, they would have roasted the fuck out of Pac for that. But yeah, gave Pac his shot. They were close, even up to Pac's death, and he supported Pac even beyond his death and lived on his legacy and all that.
No, this the report came out on Thursday, so it was before DMX's.
Oh, before when he died on Thursday.
Yes, April 22nd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I felt like it was on a Sunday.
No, it made sense because that's why I didn't do In My Zone radio. I was already dealing with shit with the car. Like the car had just gotten ready to get picked up anyways.
Yeah.
Right.
And then that shit just it took me out. I didn't want to do nothing. I was like, fuck this. And yeah, I checked out.
Yeah, don't blame me.
That shit, because to me, like Martine said, I grew up on a lot of stuff.
Right.
You know, obviously Tupac. Digital Underground was a part of that, especially with them being in the region.
Yeah.
And then when you just think of other legends like Mac Dre.
Yeah.
Mac Dre got the same sauce as Shock G.
Oh,
and
definitely.
that's no disrespect saying Mac Dre's a biter, none of that. Like, that was, to me, that was homage.
Yeah.
How Mac Dre would take on different personas for the albums. Like, that's Shock G right there.
Like he would cartoonize himself and just create a whole new alter ego every single time. Yeah.
Like I said, just when I think of Shock G, I don't even. He was an ultimately talented person. I mean, while G-Funk was going on and there was the elements, like his sound, the Digital Underground sound was in traditional P-Funk sound.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Especially when he get to the solo breaks and he's like, nope, here, get these keys.
Yeah.
He'd run the fucking keys for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And he was doing it.
Yeah.
It wasn't no producer, no other pianist, you know what I mean? It was all Shock G. Shock G was the one playing the keys. Like,
Exactly.
that has to be said, because you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people will probably be like, oh, you know, probably orchestrated it or some shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? But nah, he was the one who actually played that shit.
Exactly. He was a mastermind.
Yeah.
And then, like, you know, just with DMX, Black Rob to a lesser degree, I just wasn't up on Black Rob like that, but that still hurts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He had a role within
Right.
our culture.
Right.
So I feel for that. Just Shock G,
That shit just hits different.
It was a shock. It was like DMX.
Yeah.
It was like, what? Black Rob, it was like, whoa. And Humpty and Shock G was just a shock.
yeah, Shock G was just like, I had to tune out. I had to tune out from everything. DMX, obviously, like we have said, we all grew up on DMX. Shock G was just there since I was a baby.
Yeah. Since we're
Yep.
all
You know what I
kids.
mean? So, like the Humpty Dance, I was like 2 or 3 years old.
Yeah.
Like, because at that point it had already been out for a few years.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, like, it was a clean enough song to where you could play it around kids because
Right.
the focus was just, hey, you just do these movements.
Yeah, it's just you having a good time pretty much. Yeah.
Right. Now we get to freaks of the industry.
Yeah,
Whole another story.
Somebody did this.
Calm your ass down. Or the Sean.
Yeah. You try freaks of the industry in front of your mama.
No.
For real.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I still can't play that shit. Like, if my mom is around, like, no.
Right.
Next song, sorry.
Too damn dirty.
Yeah.
And I ain't even talking about the dirty version. I'm talking about even the clean one.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I can't do this.
Exactly. But I mean, it was the same thing for me finding out that Shock G and Humpty Hump were the same person. The same way when you learn, oh shit, Velvet DeVoe is the same niggas in New Edition. Oh, they're all one. Like, that was what it was for me growing up. It's like when you put 2 and 2 together. Again, when you just from the Bay, it's just different sauce. So when you realize you're multifaceted like that, it's like, oh, this is legit. This is cool. And I mean, you know, even though Shock G himself and Digital Underground hadn't released music like that over X amount of years, who the fuck got anything bad to say about Shock G? I ain't heard one person from anywhere out here say anything bad about Shock G.
Nope.
No, I haven't heard it. God forbid.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
he's a legend. Like,
that's what I was about to say. Like, his legacy is cemented in the Bay Area. You know what I mean?
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, ain't nobody ever gonna say nothing. Even before his death, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Nobody would have ever said anything bad about Shock G.
Yeah.
Legend. But rest in peace, Shock G.
Yes, for
Prayers
sure.
to your family.
Most definitely.
Rest in peace, man.
Past weekend was also the I guess the 2-night funeral, like the celebration of life for DMX. First one happened at Barclays Center, and that shit started in perfect CPT time. It was supposed to start at 11. Shit didn't start till 3.
CPT.
Somebody did this.
CPT.
Compton.
But yeah, everyone out in New York, mainly Brooklyn, they were all out on their bikes and all that. DMX's casket was on a big ass monster DMX truck and shit.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
That
red.
shit was hard.
Yeah, that was hard. I'm like, that's such an
An
X way to do
all
it.
red
Yeah.
casket is
Mhm.
hard as fuck.
With the
Yep.
Rough Riders symbol on there.
Yep.
Yeah. And then the funeral was designed by Kanye West. He had the Sunday service choir up there and shit. And who? And
I
pretty
wonder
much,
if he paid him this time.
but yeah, they had like people spoke there. I'm not getting into that. But people spoke. Like his whole family was up there. Like all his kids. His daughter did a rap kind of to the tone of Slippin'.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. I forgot how she kind of remixed it, but it was pretty hard. The Rough Riders went up there, so like what's his name, the Locks, Eve, the founder of Rough Riders up there. Then
Was Drag on there?
Yep.
I didn't see it. I was working. Because this was Friday or Saturday? Yeah, so I was working Saturday, and then
Same.
Yeah.
wait, was I?
I was.
No, I was sick Saturday, so I was sleeping all day Saturday.
Ooh.
Yeah, I woke up with a fucking migraine and blurred vision.
Oh shit.
That was fun.
Oh, that's the best, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Nah, but it was like the montages were pretty good. Like, and Kanye did like a remixed version of the Rough Riders anthem.
Oh yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, like Kanye.
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing just a clip of
how
that.
Kanye produced that was just like, wow. Of course he did that shit. And who else was there? Who else spoke? Nas spoke. Swizz Beatz pretty much went up there and pretty much called out all the fake love. He saw some of the fake love and called that shit out. It was like, you guys weren't here when he needed you. Now you guys are all here like by the thousands and shit like that. Like he called that shit out. But other than that, it went by smoothly. That whole funeral, that whole service was like beautiful, and it went by smoothly.
I heard Nas said something controversial.
No,
Made
that
me
was
laugh.
Swizz Beatz.
No, but I heard Nas said something
What did he say?
controversial. He said, yeah,
Oh
man,
yeah.
we made an amazing movie.
That was the controversial shit.
Oh, yeah. There's powerful
Good, and after
niggery
that,
at
after we did the
work
movie,
here.
we went to Africa. Where in
like-
Africa? Africa.
Like, bro, I tell people all the time, Belly
Oh God.
is one of two things depending on your point of view. It's arguably one of the worst movies ever made.
Yeah.
Or it's easily one of the best music videos that was ever made. It just
Beautifully
depends
shot.
on how you want to look
It
at
is
it.
beautifully
To me, it's one of the greatest music videos ever created.
To me, it's one and the same, bro.
It's beautifully shot. Like
It's
how
just two
high-
sides of a coin. You know what I mean?
Like some days I wish they would have re-released that on IMAX and shit, and just in high definition because it's beautifully shot.
Oh,
but
yeah.
my God, the acting, just Nas's acting in particular.
Yeah, because DMX didn't act.
Yeah, it's DMX
Oh, no.
himself.
I feel
No,
like
no,
they
no.
gave DMX a script and he was like, nah, get this the fuck out my face. And I feel like he shot the gun himself towards Black and told him to strip. I don't think that was in the script.
Yeah.
I think he just got fed up with just the actor being around him.
He's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
But if you have a chick,
Strip, nigga!
like if you have a chick over, Belly's just something you just put on in the background before y'all smash. That's a Netflix and chill movie.
Yeah, you're not making it past the 10-minute mark.
As soon
When it hits that...
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
Yeah, pretty much. Just start flashing the lights and shit to the beats.
You got it. I mean, that's all you need. You get one good action scene. Killed that bitch!
Yeah.
And then you get a few good laughs.
Let's get to the smash.
And then,
And then just have it playing
I
in the
don't know
background.
no fucking Kiana.
Yeah, and then just have it playing in the background when
Yeah.
y'all smashing. But anyway, yeah. Not like I've done it or anything. But anyway.
Yeah, I saw Nas said some that controversial statement, and I was like, nigga still don't want to be honest with himself. All right.
Yeah, okay.
He knows.
Everything you touch is gold, man. All right.
Yeah, he knows. But other than that funeral went by smoothly. It was cool. And the next day, they had the... What was it?
that... So Sunday was the actual funeral, and Saturday was the celebration of life?
Celebration of life,
Okay.
yeah. Sunday was the actual funeral. I don't think his casket was there. But that's when his immediate family was there, and other folks spoke. I didn't watch that shit, because it was like Aretha Franklin long. It was like almost 4 hours long. And I didn't watch all that shit, but it got kind of messy. Farrakhan spoke for damn near an hour. And every time it looked like he was about to be done with his... It felt like it. Every time he was about to be done with his speech, he brought up another point and it expanded on that and kept expanding on it. And it looked like he was winding down and then he kept talking again. And I was like, okay.
But did he make sense?
Of course it made sense.
I'm cool with that.
But still, went too long.
It's Louis Farrakhan, bro.
Yeah, I'm not Muslim, but...
I got my...
But, you know, there's a certain level and degree that what he says typically tends to be pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
But you thought that was the end of the funeral. Oh, no. More people talked. Fucking Leo Cohen. Yeah, he sent like a voice note shit, and that was kind of weird. And Russell Simmons talked. And he was kind of sitting in Indian style on his bed, and he started rambling on, and it was like a video note, but it was just like edited, and it kind of felt awkward. And after that, I kind of just tuned out. I just know more people were talking, and then Nas's brother went up there, which was Jungle.
Yeah.
And I guess he was mad he was taking out the fucking program. How we know that is because he said it himself.
I understand. I'm no disrespect. I was taking out the program.
And then the minister was like, "You're not gonna do that in my house." And then
everybody clapping and shit.
And then you see him walk off the stage.
He's
all
like clapping
mad
like
and
I was taking out the program. Niggas clapping.
And then when he's walking off the stage, he has this little like a child like program. Yeah, I didn't watch the rest, but
I don't know what was. See, that would make sense to me if that was if this was the story around Ill Will. Okay, that would make sense. I know the story of Nas, Jungle, and Ill Will leading up to Nas recording Illmatic.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so I would understand it. Like, Jungle was literally there when Ill Will was murdered. So I would get that. What was his relation to DMX?
I don't know.
No clue.
And that's not to shade him and say you're lying.
But
I never heard of that relationship
between DMX
and Jungle.
Yeah, I don't know either, man. But yeah, I didn't watch it all. But from what Twitter was saying, it was very black. So you take that for what you want.
I like it.
Yeah.
Was nothing wrong with that.
No, it was ghetto. It was pretty ghetto. And then his baby mamas went up there. One of his ex-wives went up there. Yeah.
He only got one ex-wife.
Huh?
He only got one ex-wife.
One ex-wife? They said it was, he has a bunch of baby
She was
mamas.
with him throughout pretty much a lot of stuff
she
until...
spoke. I know she spoke, but I think his other baby mamas were up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all his
Once
kids.
again, man, I mean, like I said, what's wrong with that?
Yeah,
like, that's the life he lived, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we all knew.
Yeah.
But it was just
it's not like it was
because
news.
all his kids, all his whole family was up there on stage with him. All his kids were up there at the Celebration of Life one.
Okay,
but
that's what's up.
Yeah, other than that, it was a nice ceremony. That was a nice send off for X.
I didn't understand the backlash from people
about what,
saying I didn't appreciate seeing all that red there, and I'm like,
what you, man?
You know, red is a very significant color in Christianity. Blood of Jesus. Okay.
Just
Yeah.
don't,
All right.
just don't explain it.
That's what I'm talking about when I tell you guys that okay is the perfect period to make sure that you don't waste your time. Mm-hmm. Don't waste your time on stupidity. When it's like somebody said something to me last weekend earlier, and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't read none of the shit they wrote. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know where this is going.
That's what I felt about the vaccine folks when they say the anti-vaxxers when they say some shit like that. Okay. This is like, yeah, it just, I ain't gonna get into that. That's gonna work me up. But yeah, okay. That is, it's easier saying that. It's just easier than wasting your breath, or just simply K. You gotta put the K there. I don't even want to give you the O. Just K.
Yeah,
K to me,
I ain't
K to
trying
me
to waste
too.
no letters.
Yeah, I mean I get it. K to me just a little too feminine.
Feminine.
Yeah,
K's
little passive aggressive.
Yeah.
It's passive aggressive. Yeah.
Yeah, like you didn't even
Exactly.
feel I was worth the O.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a little yeah. Oh, okay is me at least giving you some respect. Like
When you
here's
spell
two
it out,
words.
when you
Like,
spell it out,
I
okay,
get what you're saying, but
when you spell
I
out
don't give a fuck.
okay,
Yeah.
when you spell out OKAY, when you spell it out, then it's like okay, they respect you. But if you just
Nah,
put,
then it's just you being an asshole.
yeah,
Like,
I
you
like
spell out
O
the
and
O.
K. That's it. Just
spell it out, that's an asshole.
Yes.
Oh wow. I
Yeah.
didn't do that.
Hell yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you just put okay, then that's respectful.
Yes.
But if you take out the O, that's just all right, bro.
Yeah.
It's like all right. But yeah, it is what it is. So what happened this week? Well,
Niggas won awards.
oh yeah, the Oscars. I don't watch that shit. But niggas won awards.
I ain't watch it either, but I know niggas won awards.
Yeah, fucking Judas and the Black Messiah. Oh boy, I cannot pronounce his name.
Daniel
Dave-
Kaluuya.
Or Daniel Kaluuya? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he won.
I was thinking David.
He won for Best Supporting Actor,
Yes, did in his own damn movie.
which doesn't. I know, but I thought it was more of what's his name, Lakeith Stanfield.
Like, damn,
He
they
was-
had two supporting actors as the main character. Okay, I guess.
Yeah.
That didn't make no sense.
That works.
Man, if it works, it works.
Yeah.
No, that
You know?
still doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It was Judas and the Black Messiah. I thought Lakeith Stanfield would have been for Best Actor.
Yeah, but he was supporting actor
That
nominated
didn't
too.
make sense.
Yep.
It's like,
So who was
alright.
the main actor? The police?
They supported each other.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
Lift every voice.
Yeah, he won, and then fucking her won for Best
Yes.
Original Song.
Of course.
Yes.
This would be a conversation. Like, so she got how many Grammys? Like 4 Grammys and an Oscar? So she's halfway to an EGOT
Yeah.
Damn.
without her official debut album, which is about to drop like in a month or some shit.
She ain't even gonna be on Broadway. They just gonna use an excerpt from one of her songs, and it's gonna win the Tony.
Yeah.
And they have to give her the
bruh.
award because she's a writer.
Yeah.
See, now you thinking.
See, I don't want to
Yeah,
say. See, I don't want to say industry plant because she's really fucking talented, but it's kind of just looking
Oh, she's a talented industry plant.
talented
Yeah.
industry plant like D Smoke
For sure.
A very talented industry plant. Because how many mixtapes, EPs has she dropped? She dropped 4 EPs and then combined them into an album. And
Yeah,
then
so she's got what 4 or 5 EPs,
4
and then
EPs.
2 or 3
singles. No, not
Like
more.
Lucy's
Al-
and shit.
Alps.
Alpies.
Alpies.
Yeah.
Oh, putting them together?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And then a whole bunch of singles.
Or Ebums, whatever you want to call them.
I know that's what you can call them now. Not
Yeah.
projects, but
Anytime
E-bums.
anytime you fucking combine EPs, like what saved Pink Sweats was the fact he produced 9 different songs, but for the
Yeah.
most part, if he just put the damn EPs together, no, that's an E-bum,
That's an
buddy.
E-bum.
E-bum.
That's
Yeah.
an E-bum.
I like that shit.
Yeah, that's
an
like a
E-bum,
bum
buddy.
bump. Like a bum bump. That's an E-bum. Yeah, that's an E-bum. But yeah, shout out to her. She got that. But it still, I was just like, okay. That's
What
Get it,
song did
man.
she win for?
the song on
Fight for You.
Yeah, from
Okay.
yeah, on
Yeah,
the,
from
on
Judas
the
and the Black
soundtrack.
Messiah,
On the
yeah.
So it
soundtrack.
won. So the movie won multiple. It took multiple awards because obviously with them winning,
Yeah.
And then it was
Okay.
like
Yeah.
2.
I didn't watch this one.
And then fucking I forgot who won for No Man Land won for Best Picture. And then they were mad that Chadwick Boseman, rest in peace, didn't win for Best Actor because I guess they saved that for the first time. They saved Best Actor for the
I
end.
saw that anger.
And my mom said she watched it. She said as soon as they announced Anthony Hopkins, 'cause he wasn't even there because he's in his fucking 90s or 80s or shit. Because it's still a pandemic.
Yeah.
Vaccine or not, he didn't want to show up for his own safety. But he wasn't there. But my mom said as soon as they announced Anthony Hopkins, because throughout the whole night they were building it up like Chadwick Boseman was gonna win it on some Grammy shit.
Right.
And then as soon as they announced Anthony Hopkins, she said like you could see in the whole audience the air got sucked out of the building.
The moonlight,
The moonlight.
the moonlight air got sucked out.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I was saying a mistake this time. They say Anthony Hopkins did a good job on that, so I can't really judge.
I mean, that's cool, but what was Chadwick Boseman gonna win for?
That Netflix movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I felt he should have, like I was telling Edgar about it, he's like, he really got nominated for that? They just did it because he died. I was like, yeah probably.
Yeah.
But honestly, he should have got nominated on Get On Up, the James Brown movie. He should have definitely got nominated for that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He should have definitely got nominated for that. Some folks say he should have won for Black Panther. No. 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 Nah. Not like Black Panther, but come on, let's be real here.
Great movie.
Great movie. I don't even think he should have got nominated for Best Picture. I mean, it's nice it did, but no. To me.
Could have gave it to him for Civil War. He stood out in Civil War.
Like Best Supporting Actor?
Yeah.
I guess probably. Maybe.
Marvel's
worked,
Marvel's missing a lot of awards.
No, they
just like the simple fact that's Marvel.
Given, man.
I
been
say
on that
flat
shit,
out.
him.
I know. I won't say it again. Endgame should have got nominated for Best Picture. I'm not saying it should have won. It should have at least got recognized. But you get it for best special effects and shit. That's all they ever give them for best special effects.
Is there
they don't like superhero movies.
Sci-fi awards?
Nope.
I don't think so.
I think sci-fi had something like that. They should do it. They don't even.
You said had though. You know what I mean? Like they don't got it no more.
I think they
we should do a movie and TV at least.
That'd be
do
cool.
do one that's like you know how we saved the main one for the end of the year for music. We should do one what would be the mid-year review. We should probably turn that into the movie and TV one.
That'd be cool.
I'm with it.
Get two of them. I mean, we close to it.
Yeah.
Only a few months away.
I'm just saying because it's just
because I'm giving out awards. Damn it!
I wish I would have known, man.
It's funny. I was just re-listening to our Illies, like on our past Illies shit, and I was kind of thinking we should have done some shit like that for best movie or some shit. But like I said, Endgame should have gotten nominated for best picture, and I still stand on that hill. I'm not saying it should have won, but they don't give a fuck about superhero movies, and they don't give a fuck about horror movies.
Yeah, we call it the Millies.
The Millies.
The movie at least.
Yeah. Like when they didn't give old girl when they didn't nominate old girl for Hereditary, I was like, that's fucked up. And then when they didn't nominate Lupita Nyong'o for Us, I was like, that's really fucked up.
Who's this man?
Who this woman?
Who all of them? Shit.
Oh, fuck you guys. I'm right.
Fuck them.
They deserve the awards. Fuck you. I'm right. That's what BuzzFeed did.
I'm not saying they should have won. At least recognize it. Because they don't give a fuck about the horror genre. They don't give a fuck about the horror genre or sci-fi.
Yeah. See, this goes along with what I was saying, too, about the Grammys. How there just needs to be multiple
award
divisions throughout the year, and then all the winners there show up to the main one.
Right.
They need to do that with the Oscars.
See, they wanted to do that.
A sci-fi Oscar. Like, think of all kinds of sci-fi films that don't
get recognized
for anything.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think.
You know what I'm saying?
Like genres of sci-fi. I'm trying to think. There's space sci-fi. There's not really a lot of sci-fi movies. There's sci-fi movies, but it's more like superhero movies.
I mean, now there are.
Yeah, now.
Yeah, now there's a shit.
But I'm sure if there was a sci-fi awards, there would definitely be a balance.
The only only comic book character that got an Oscar is the Joker.
Yeah.
Like, fuck Batman, huh?
Crazy deranged white man.
I was like, he's just rich, bro.
Crazy deranged white man. We're
Metaphor
talking about
America.
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I'm talking about the one in the mask.
Not the painted one.
I'm talking about the Joker.
One.
Yeah,
nah, he pretty all right by my standards.
He's chill.
Yeah, he fight the power like me. I get it.
Fight the power like me.
Now the other motherfucker, the one that puts that mask on, and starts beating niggas on the street just
you mean white privilege?
Yeah, just for an eighth. That's the motherfucker I got a problem with.
He only goes after people that got drugs that be fucking selling drugs, like kingpin niggas and shit. You don't go after niggas like selling dime bags and shit.
Yeah, you do. He be hanging them off the ladders and shit.
Where's Rachel?
Where's Rachel?
Where's she? Sir, this is a Wendy's.
So this is a Wendy's? Where's the Rachel? But we've got to touch on this when it comes to DC. They started filming that Flash movie. Okay. Finally. The one that's going to star Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck and shit, which is probably just going to reboot the whole fucking DC universe or whatever.
Oh, God. Again?
They're just now starting to film it.
Again?
Meanwhile, Marvel just wrapped up about the Falcon Winter Soldier. Oh, fuck,
we'll get to that.
It's not that name.
But there was I did see that Jamie Foxx won for Soul.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
I like that.
That's what's up.
They need to nominate actors who voice acting. Nominate them.
Yeah. But this is where I couldn't wait to get on this podcast.
And I've been waiting,
because
baby.
as he was celebrating, you realized, oh, Tyrese is filming this. Okay, that's...
It was on Instagram, yeah.
Yeah, like, all right, so they went to... Okay, that's not out of the ordinary. Everybody just shows up at Tyrese's crib. No big deal. It just wasn't a big deal until you realized what took place when he separated himself from the group for a little while. I don't know if a lot of people know about what happened, but if you don't know, Tyrese went on IG Live to shave his woman's coochie.
What kind of shit is that?
And then before you ask why, don't ask us why. This is Jody we talking about.
You say before you ask why.
Now,
Ain't nobody asking why.
Now, if you're asking us why, we don't have the answers for you.
Yeah, you gotta ask Jody.
But if you're asking us, was it a clean shave?
No.
A lot of scraping. It sounded violent.
Sounded violent.
And that led me to want to ask you guys.
Oh shit! Here we go.
As men who shave, is there any part that just you're not even gonna try touching? Because that, to me,
down there.
Yeah, to me, that's pressure. You can't put your livelihood into my hands with that.
See, I remember
You talking about on a woman?
On a woman I love. Hell no!
No, I ain't doing that.
I ain't doing that shit. Hell no.
You gotta get a fucking what do they call it? A Brazilian wax? You gotta call it for that. I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get your legs. Maybe.
And the way Tyrese was doing it too, he was doing it like he was trying, like it was art for him. He was like got his tongue all out, like right there. Like what are you?
I say maybe only because I think of pregnancies. So in that instance, then I'm like,
yeah, like as a
shit, you got me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, as in like you can't do it.
Yeah,
I guess I'll try.
But that's the problem. You start going up.
Oh damn! But I already
and what if she's gonna hit you with, hey, I would appreciate it if you help me out there too, because at that point then it's like you can't say no because you're already there. You're already in the region,
kind of in the spot.
Yeah.
Like yeah. I mean, at that point, you have no other choice, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's my thing. Like
but
like love is love.
I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't feel comfortable.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't be on Tyrese.
I don't want that pressure on my hands. I don't, because if I nick, I nick myself still shaving.
Yeah, the face.
My face. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be clear about that.
Yeah. There was a few other nicks which ultimately led me to getting the Manscaped blade.
Shit.
Just couldn't do it anymore. Like you're playing Russian roulette every time you were doing it without the Manscaped.
Oh yeah.
Razor. So to even think about doing it on another human being, especially the partner I choose to love for the rest of my life, that's a special man right there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Ed needs to come after special or if he's just genuinely that special, but if you heard the scrapes, it just...
Oh yeah, no, I actually did watch the video.
Just on mute?
No, I had it on the speakers because I
Oh,
had it plugged in.
So you heard them scrapes.
It was in fucking HD,
That was
bro.
a scraper.
Bro, I'm
That was a
telling you,
HD
look.
scraper.
I was just about to say that shit. You remember that song "Scraping" by the Gorilla Pits? How it starts off? It's all. That's how that shit went. That shit was playing in my mind, bro.
Hold up. Hold up, damn it.
Shit. If you can find that, I swear to God.
That's some nasty shit, man.
Hang on, damn it. Just hang on.
Fucking weirdo, dog. Like you keep saying, every day you just realize why him and Game are like BFF.
Gas.
Oh, it don't got it though.
You know what I mean? Scraping.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it.
Game dogs up the chain, them gorilla pitch. Scraping, and yoking. Riding and scraping and yoking. I'm dipping and riding and scraping.
I got an image in my head of Tyrese is rolling with the beat. I'm telling
That
you.
shit was playing in the back of my head, bro, as he was doing that shit, because it sounded bad.
You know what makes
bro?
that worse, too? It's the ad-libs in the back that make it so much more funny. If he's doing it,
Yeah.
Scraping and dipping and yoking, I'm riding. Riding, scraping and yoking, I'm dipping.
Well, damn.
And the way he just looked in the camera,
bro,
like legs were widespread. And he just,
and you could see her knees too.
Yeah.
Like,
was she holding it? Was she holding the phone?
She had to have been.
She had to.
Who
else is gonna hold it?
I don't know, man. Tyrese is just I don't know. He probably had Jamie hold it. I don't know. That's the thing. You can never.
He looked like
that is true.
He looked like fucking Salt Bay. Like he was Scrape Bay.
Scrape Bay. Jody's just
like he had the damn razor just. And he put his elbow out.
You stupid.
Jody's just a fucking weirdo, dog.
Oh shit.
But yeah, when it comes to the Oscars, just I got nothing to say. I guess shout out to The Voice. Shout out to fucking Joey Badass got an Oscar too.
Oh yep.
Shout out to Van Lathan.
Yeah, what was that movie
Van
called?
Lathan, Kevin Durant, Mike Conley, Undisputed, Puff, were all executive producers of that short that Joey Badass was in.
Yeah, isn't that the one where that
That's what's up.
dude keeps dying over and over again by the police? Yeah, I ain't watching that. But yeah, shout out to them. Kevin Durant joins Kobe, and just like how he joined the Warriors, he was surrounded by all-stars to get it.
KD and Mike Conley. Don't leave Mike Conley.
Yeah,
out
that's what I'm saying. He was surrounded by all-stars.
Oh, come on. Come on, man.
He was surrounded by all-stars. He had to get that award. Kobe did it by himself. But KD had to surround himself with all-stars to get that.
Mostly by himself.
I'm just saying.
You know?
I would not be surprised if Kobe joined in on the fucking drawings and the animation and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure.
He probably put a little coloring in there.
Yeah.
Played a little piano.
Played a little piano.
For real. I mean, well, shit. It was Kobe's fucking story, man.
Yeah.
I
legit.
know.
His story.
Just saying. Never know. Shit.
Kobe brought the tube sock that they used to diagram the art around.
Yep.
And he was definitely hands-on for that.
He was hands-on for that. You know, he
1000%.
didn't just do the voice. He did it all.
Yeah.
KD just,
He just showed up.
and went on Twitter.
I just want to understand how you go. For my sake, I just hope that when Tyrese did what he did, it was after they celebrated.
It's probably
Because if you imagine him doing that shit before they celebrate, he ain't wash his hands.
Tyrese looks like that type that do that.
He got hair in his nails and follicles and shit.
Oh.
Now they hugging and
You gotta remember, Tyrese nearly fucked up Dr. Dre's fucking.
That's what I'm saying.
Apple
Like
deal.
I don't put
I'll never
anything
forget that on
past him.
Defiant Ones, they literally threw him under the bus for that.
Yeah.
They really did, like in sea walking and shit. I'll never forget that. Of course, Tyrese fucked that up.
Yeah. Well, like
Why?
who else could do it to that level?
Yeah, but Jody.
This is a sick Negro.
Yeah. Tyrese is just, like I said, Tyrese is a sick Negro. He has a chemical imbalance, man. I hope when they do all them Fast and the Furious movies, I hope he saved his check. Like when he had that feud with The Rock, that random ass feud with The Rock when Rock got his own movie and he just started having a one-sided beef with The Rock.
Literally. It was literally like The Simpsons. Man yells at wall.
Yeah, and then Hobbs and Shaw made billions of dollars. Like, no shit is gonna make billions of dollars.
Like, for real, what did you think?
What did you think was gonna happen?
For real.
If he was smart, he would have got like 0.05 or 0.005% of it.
Like, we're a family.
Yeah.
What, nigga? No, we're not. We're business partners.
Well, no, I mean I get it. Yeah, nah, they are family. Like
I guess.
Fast franchise. That's a family.
No, Rock just showed up and called himself Debo. when he showed
Nah,
up
but
in Fast Five.
he showed up thinking that he was going to be Debo, but ultimately he had to come and play. You know, he had to be a part of the family.
But you know, The Rock is if he really wanted to, he could have debuted that whole fucking franchise if he wanted to. As if he wanted to.
I mean, he's The Rock, bro.
If he wanted to take over for Vin Diesel,
yeah, that's what I mean.
I mean, like if he was trying to like Debo with the spinoffs, like it.
No. I'm not talking about no. I'm literally talking just taking over the Fast and the Furious. If he wanted to, he could have done it. But he's nice. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna do my own shit so I can get away before I fight this nigga. Yeah. So still wild to think how they literally. I wonder if they still got beef. Vin Diesel and The Rock. Probably.
I mean, I'm sure they do. Well, I shouldn't say that. For the most part, you would just think there's always going to be that elephant in the room. Not necessarily beef, but it's like
that.
All right, you
that
stay over
awkward
there.
moment.
You stay over there with your I don't get knocked down contract. I'm gonna stay over here with my I don't get knocked down contract.
Yeah.
I don't lose fights. You don't lose fights. When we fight, we hit at the same time. Like
It's like the Matrix. That big old fireball
Yeah,
happens.
yeah.
And we gotta see eye to eye too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. But yeah, speaking of beef or elephants in the room being awkward, we might as well lead into this. It's been 1 month since Rory and Mal went on their little sabbatical, and this week they came back to the Joe Budden Podcast.
And I've been waiting, baby.
Oh, we've been waiting, and this week they dropped. I call it a therapy session, where they kind of aired out their grievances with each other. That first hour was, like you said, the elephant in the room. Yeah, it was a big mammoth. It was pretty awkward. Not awkward. There was tension. You could just sense it and all that shit. So what's your take on it, JC?
I didn't sense tension.
Not tension, but
It was just they finally had the opportunity to speak their piece. Mm-hmm. It came across as tension because Joe was quiet, and a lot of people would point that out. But my
Joe
counter
just let
to
him
that,
talk.
but that was my counter to that is, well, Joe spoke his piece last month, so it wasn't his time to speak.
just
It was
let
his time to commentate on what they were saying.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it came across that way because there were a few quiet moments. Mm-hmm. Because Joe was literally just giving them the opportunity to speak.
Mm-hmm. Speak for themselves.
Yeah. Not finding out about that Triller deal until live on air.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I was right on that.
Yeah.
And
I'll give you that one.
and pretty much what happened, and like pretty much Rory went through what went down. Like they didn't really get into specifics, but they were just. He said they like one day Joe just texted him and he just told him like, hey, don't show up for a few episodes. And Rory was just he put a question mark, and then Joe emphasized his own quote, with the fucking exclamation points.
That's a mess.
I'm gonna do that to my own shit.
Bro, I be doing that shit all the time. Though.
This is a sick Negro.
Like seriously,
Like I ain't finna repeat myself. What
just
the fuck?
emphasize what I just said. Imagine you tell a chick, I like you. I just see you as a friend. But I like you. She just emphasized what I just said. And then didn't say nothing else. And then he said he screenshotted it, sent it to Mal. Mal called up fucking Joe. Joe was just, him and Rory talks, and then that led into a conversation that happened apparently at Park's house, where Park tried to be the mediator, didn't work, and then it got into a damn argument, and then Joe just pretty much told Mal flat out to his face that this podcast is none of your business.
What kind of shit is that?
And I was just like, damn, that was harsh. Very harsh.
I was confused by that.
He said I shouldn't have said that. But I've always said, and then he said something else that really it just rubbed me literally the wrong way. I mean, I know this is how he is, but just to hear it and then how he doubled down on it, it was just, it was nasty, like he says. They were pretty much said how you should show some respect to your friends. At the end of the day, whether it's business or not, we are just friends, and you owe us that much. You owe us respect. And Joe just said, nah, I don't believe in, I don't owe my friends any type of respect. And I had to pause it right there, like, he didn't just say that shit. And I rewinded it, and he said it, and he doubled down on it. He said, I approve, like, I appreciate y'all for being there, and, I care for you and stuff, but at the end of the day, I don't respect y'all like this. You know me for 15 years. You know how I move. And I was just like, and they still sat there when he said that. And I was just like, he just said that shit. Like, it was one of those, like, moments that was just like, I could never, ever tell my friends that. I can't tell that to JC. I will never say that to Martine. Any of my friends, business or not. Like, why would you say that?
Well, it doesn't sound any much better. But what he said was he said, when I see a stranger, I give them the respect. And Mal countered with, but what about your friends? Like, you don't think we deserve the respect? And it wasn't that I don't respect you. His stance was, no, I don't think my friends deserve respect just off of jump. In terms of, okay, if you say something, I'm going to hold that of value. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when I ask for your guys' opinion, I hold it at value.
Yeah.
Maybe when Joe is talking and they give their input, it's not just, oh, we're boys, so I respect and I value your opinion. Maybe it's just, okay, you're kind of just talking right now. You know what I'm saying?
He meant what he said.
And I'm not saying that to clean it up. It's not it doesn't sound good either way.
He meant that shit.
It does not sound good, but there is a difference between I don't respect you versus I don't.
As a friend,
I don't think you deserove the respect just on 100% of everything, just
said,
off the strength of me being a friend.
His own words was, right. I don't believe I owe you respect. Those were his words. I don't owe my friends respect. None of them.
Somebody said, I brought the clip up of forgot what movie Morgan Freeman. He said, "This is Joe," and the fucking clip was like, "I don't gotta do nothing but be black and die."
Yeah,
shit.
It was just like that just rubbed me the wrong way. My mom always told me, whenever someone says who they are, believe them the first time. And he showed that. I'll never forget what he did with Marissa Mendez. He did the same shit with Marissa Mendez. He just what she said. He just texted her, "You're fired," and she was like, "What?" And then he probably emphasized that shit.
Nah, emphasizing wasn't around back
I
then.
know what I was about to say.
Yeah. But copy and paste though.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Exactly.
He took a screenshot of what he just said and sent it to her. He probably did that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and she was just confused, like, what the fuck? But
here's my take on it. Because for a lot of people, I don't want to say such as yourself, because that kind of threw me for a loop too. Where I was like, damn, that's wild.
What?
What he said. So I don't want to make it sound like it's just people like you that responded to it. For me, I was the same way. I was like, damn, that's okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what Maul said.
That's shady.
Maul said as soon as he told him this podcast is none of your business, he was like, oh, okay. And it was like he said, it was the oh, okay. Like, I heard you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to step back and get my mind right.
So it's not to say that I don't want to phrase it. It's not to say that I genuinely don't care about it, because it did throw me for a loop. Mm-hmm. My thought process behind it is, Ma, you've been friends with him for 15 years, or you've been friends with him for 10 years. So it's kind of like,
you know him.
Yeah.
You just didn't think he was going to do it to you. That's what it comes down to.
So it's not a sense where it's not like I'm trying to say I don't feel bad for them, because really it just sounds like the situation should have been nipped in the bud when they sensed that shit was going on, and they just let it get to the point where it was no point of return. They genuinely needed a break from each other. So from that instance, yeah, it could have been handled earlier. But this has been your man's when he had a whole other career.
Yeah.
And like Mal, especially because Mal was around longer than Rory.
Yep.
Mal was there when he had to walk around Wu-Tang by himself as a result of what Joe did.
He was around during all his relationships.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that it's not to badmouth Joe. It's just to, give a quick history lesson. Like, when Joe said what he said about Wu-Tang and they ran up on him at Rock the Bells.
That was at Rock the Bells that happened?
Yeah,
I believe so.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Because he said he felt he was better than Method Man, right?
Right, and and everybody but Method Man walked up to him
and beat the shit. Raekwon did it.
Yeah, like it wasn't even. It wasn't even Method Man that did it. Like, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
And Joe went on fucking live stream, because back then that was the original IG Live. He went on live stream with a fucking ice pack over his fucking eye.
Right. But just an example like that.
You saw his son. He has a self-destructive behavior. He always burns his bridges, no matter where he goes. He burns his. He's like CM Punk says, "I don't burn bridges. I blow them up while I'm still on them." And that's Joe Budden.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. But it was Ustream. That's what Ustream was the old school.
I said
shit.
Ustream, right?
You said live stream.
Okay, yeah, same shit.
I mean, it is a live stream.
But yeah,
the name.
But he blows them up while he's still on them. He blows up bridges, and now. This is the thing that really got me when Maul was going on his little rant when he was pretty much mad because he said he didn't watch or listen to the episodes with Ice and Ish and shit like that. He just was like, why couldn't you just shut it down for the whole month and just try to fix this shit? And I was just like, in my mind, I'm just like, no, it's called the Joe Budden Podcast.
No.
Like, that's what I was confused. I don't know why Maul was getting all mad about that shit. He was just like, you could have just shut it down and fixed it because other people do that stuff and because we're the co-hosts and all this. He felt entitled. But it's called the Joe Budden Podcast in big bold letters. And at the bottom it says Rory and Mal.
Yep.
Which means it could easily get erased and replaced. So that, like, I know you guys built things like, I don't want to see fucking someone sitting in the positions that we built. And it was like that scene from Fresh Prince. We? I felt Joe.
Shit.
I literally felt for him when he was going through that rant going like, I can't just end this shit right here. The show must go on.
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
Sound like Franklin in season 2.
Yeah.
Built this shit.
Me. Brick by brick. Pod by pod.
I'll be damned if I let it go to water because you feel some type of way because a nigga where he sits.
I handle it.
Damn.
Or what he said. Yeah, pretty much. Or like how I handle it. I handle like every motherfucking episode I'm on here.
So you guys just go. Think about what you do, and I'll just sit here and fix it just like I do every other motherfucking thing that gets inside of it.
Oh, fucking shit, man.
No, but when I was
Powerful niggery at work.
Joe Fall.
Joe Fall. I'm trying to make a point.
I'm trying to make a point. Hold up.
Okay.
Fucking, I went Ice's man boy.
Oh, yeah, Rory,
my God.
you always been a bitch.
Ma, you always had them whack ass sports takes.
Sports takes.
Nigga, you knew the Lakers was gonna win. Nobody give a fuck about you wish washing with them Clippers.
Or the fucking Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, bitch. Okay. Anyway, when Joe was going on his rant, I felt for him.
It's your Scully. You need to listen to Kevin Samuels and get that simp out your heart.
Bunch of roaches.
Motherfucking roaches. That's Joe Fall.
God
That was
damn.
season 4. For 4 weeks, we saw season 4 of Snowfall in the Joe Budden Podcast.
Joe Fall.
Them niggas was beefing and we still didn't get down. They like literally came back after the first hour and they caught the groove again. And it was like, wait, what? When did y'all just beef? Okay.
Yeah, nah,
Like,
but,
oh, it's good? For sure.
no, but that was a weird part. But the fact, though, when Joe was going on his rant, when he was saying that this show still goes on, like I can't just stop the show because you niggas are in your feelings. Rory was in Atlanta, you were in your feelings. What am I supposed to do? Just stop what I'm doing and try to, like, I gotta stop the show and unplug the show just to help my co-host? It's called I have a network to run. It's called the Joe Budden Podcast. I'm the star.
It's called the Joe Budden Network.
That too.
Yeah.
I'm the fucking star of this shit. And I agreed with him. Like, I know that feeling when you're trying to keep the show rolling. Because when in the first year of the podcast, there was shit that was going on behind the scenes and shit like that. And I had to get JC, even when he was busy, to come in on his fucking day off to fucking help me out. I told myself I have to keep this show going. And I'm not going to stop it because of some bullshit. And I agree with Joe on that aspect. So, yeah, that shit, Maul needed to get out his feelings and understand it's just business. And then the best part on there was when he was all going like, well, Joe said some shit. What did he say? He was all going like, yeah, I couldn't ever imagine you guys not being here. And then Maul goes, well, I couldn't imagine you saying the podcast was none of my business. Joe looked at him and said, was your name on the contract? Maul said, fuck that contract. I just went like, there you go.
Seriously.
There you go.
Give me a hell yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's a typical saying, like, in show business, the show
It
must go on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't
There's
think he
no
could
way
grasp
around that.
And
you know what I
He
mean?
couldn't grasp that concept. That's what I'm saying about Maul. Sometimes he's so dense-minded and shit, man. Like,
Hey, look at the Temptations.
huh? No one came to see you, Otis. No one came to see you, Maul.
Shit.
Like, just look at the Temptations. Like, there's the only Temptation that's still there is Otis.
Yeah.
They like ran through like 100 different lineups since then.
It was Parks. Parks is Otis.
Parks is Otis. No, Parks is blue.
Whatever.
Yeah, seriously, he's just there. Like,
I'm just saying, man, like, just hearing that, it was just mind-blowing. Like, they couldn't grasp that concept about why the show must go on with or without you niggas.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, with or without you. I'm the star. It's called the Joe Budden Podcast. That's the thing I just didn't understand.
I mean, even beyond that, like, it's just, it's already got, like, a life of its own, kind of, you know what I mean? Like, it has to be every Tuesday, or every Wednesday, every Saturday, you know what I mean? Like, it has to.
Yeah.
And, truth be told, they did stop. They missed that Saturday episode.
Well, yeah.
Just
and then they went back on Wednesday.
Joe said, I can't miss another episode.
So they did miss an episode.
Yeah.
Like, one episode did get missed, but...
And there'd be certain days when Joe wasn't on the podcast. It's very rare when Joe wasn't on the podcast. But at the end of the day, the show must go on.
One way or another.
One way or another.
I mean, truth be told, even with it being the Joe Budden podcast, he's missed a few episodes.
That's
And
what
what
I'm
happened?
talking
Like,
about.
they still ran with the trio.
It was very
But
rare.
even then, like, all right, we still got to do the show. Let's go.
Exactly.
Even in the early stages. I remember when he wasn't really taking it serious. It was Rory, Rosenberg, and Marissa. And yeah, that was just one time. Then he came back, and he just, that's what I'm saying. It was just weird, but I'm glad they're back. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, when it got past that first hour, they immediately caught back, missing a few jump shots here and there, but the rhythm was there, and then literally by the third hour, it was, all right, these niggas is back.
Yep.
See how long this lasts. I mean, Rory gonna be there, but I don't think Maul gonna be there for long. I'm just saying that part where he said, I don't owe my friends respect, and then when he said that this podcast is none of your business, those just stuck out to me, and that was one of those moments. Even if I heard that from one of y'all or any of my friends, they say some shit like, "Oh, that's how you feel." Okay, now I know how to maneuver around you, and I couldn't shake that off. Like, I honestly couldn't. Personally, for me, I wouldn't shake that. I couldn't shake that off.
That's for you because you just heard it. You know what I mean?
But they know it.
Exactly. But they've been around it for X amount of years.
But I don't think he's ever told them that. That's the thing. I don't think.
You ain't gotta say it though. I mean, you can tell, bro.
I think he's told them that. I think this was their first time hearing it as business partners.
It could possibly be that.
Because there's a difference when your friends... When you say it as friends, because it's easier to try, like, all right, this nigga just talking, like, I'm gonna let it be for a couple days.
He's always on drugs anyways.
Yeah, but like, when it's a different hit when you're business partners, or at least you perceive the situation as a business partner.
Yeah.
And from the sounds of it, Joe made it sound like, no, we're not business partners. We're in business together, but I'm the business employer.
Yeah, I'm the boss. I'm your boss. That's pretty much what he was saying. Like, he even told Maul, like, what other job where you could leave for a month and then come back like everything's cool? And they all tried to say, like, oh, I don't have to do that. And then Rory's like, I did that with Duce Palooza. And I guess it was a bad example. He was talking about 9-to-5ers. You can't leave your 9-to-5 job for a month because you feel the type of way about the damn boss. I wish I could do that. And then come back like everything's cool. Like, oh, what's my schedule? The fuck? Fuck out of here. You got replaced.
Yeah.
Nah, I could think of one.
What?
It worked in The Office.
Oh, God.
When Michael kissed Oscar.
I'm gonna fight you.
Or like in Office Space when he just didn't want to show up. He woke up and said, I don't want to work no more.
Man, you got headphones this time, dog.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Think I owe respect to these motherfuckers? I don't owe respect to them sound bites.
See, now you hurt my feelings, bro.
You hurt
my feelings.
You don't have respect to his equipment?
Yes. Give it back. Give it back.
Here. No. But yeah, it was just, to me, that's just
nigga over here talking in his motherfucking microphone, treating him like a bitch.
Shut up, man, boy.
Yo, I'm gonna start talking like man, boy, man. Yeah, I did that, nigga. Yeah, I said I did that shit. The only real loyal nigga over there was really Parks.
Yeah.
You saw how loyal that nigga was. He cut his hair, too. Just in case the nigga had to go sit on camera.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was kind of getting comfortable with Ice and Ish. It was funny because Ice was getting the beef with fucking West Side Gun. That was hilarious.
Oh, well, the funny thing was Ice was like 4 episodes away from legitimately calling himself a podcaster.
Yeah, he was really...
Like, he was starting to get into
Because if y'all follow officially Ice on Twitter, he's been on record saying he hates podcasting.
Yeah.
Because for getting in... What's it called?
Because of shit that happened. That's why.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For being too honest, because he doesn't have industry connections. Like, he doesn't care about that shit. He'll be completely honest about how he feels about these rappers, which is what I loved about the podcast at first, because Joe was being brutally honest about shit, and Ice was being brutally honest. Same with Ish. I like them both. And they were old too. I think probably because I'm getting old, so it's kind of like I kind of saw from their point of view and shit.
It was old nigga Saturdays.
Yeah,
I love that shit.
Do that on Saturday. Like, seriously, have Ice and Ish instead of Rory and Mal.
Rory and Mal Wednesdays and Ice and Ish on Saturdays or Fridays, whatever when they record or whatever.
Yeah, well, you know that whole shit. But still, you know what I mean. Like,
or keep them, or
make them
have them, make them Patreon exclusives.
Yeah,
or that,
like that would work.
I mean, I can tell you this right now. I cannot see Rory and Mal talking to fucking Kevin Samuels. I can tell you that it would not have worked.
I could have.
I was gonna say I could see it,
but I could have. It's just, and it
just wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It wouldn't have been the same.
Well, that and the optics don't look good for Rory.
Yeah,
and it's not Rory's fault.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels' message is
black.
I mean, for most part, for women overall, but it's mainly directed for black women. And Rory saying, "Hey, I agree with you that optics just don't look good on that."
Yeah, but.
I didn't see it like that, but then you said it out loud. I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah."
I used to close out this subject. Let's see how far this goes, man. Like honestly, I'm looking at. I don't think Maul gonna stay longer. Rory's probably just like, okay, whatever. But I don't know. Let's see how far this goes.
I think they're back on track.
We'll see.
I think they'll be stronger than ever.
We'll see.
By the end of the year, we'll hear some ridiculous deal that they just partnered with. And
seriously,
like I said,
if that happens, everything's forgotten. I promise you. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's, it's something that you think about moving forward in terms of just, all right, well, we know where that can play. But usually, this would have never happened if they were with Spotify. I'll say that.
Yeah.
If they were re-signed, if he were re-signed with Spotify, this would have never happened.
No, and I'm not saying that.
Or signed with Triller.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that because of, I'm not saying it from the perspective of, none of this happens if Joe just tells them what's going on. I'm not actually speaking from that. I'm just speaking from the opposite. If they're under contract to somebody else, this doesn't take place.
Oh, yeah.
Because the uppers over there, we're like, y'all motherfuckers go sit in this, you can sit in this conference room for 2 days for all we care.
Just go
but
fix
we're going to get
shit.
that fucking episode on Saturday.
Yeah. I remember
you know what I mean?
Go fix this shit.
I remember like a similar situation happened on a Combat Jack show before he died. Like they actually, I guess there was Premium Pete and Combat Jack and a few of the co-hosts. There was some tension between them, so they literally called in a psychiatrist, and then there was an episode where they literally had a fucking therapy session, and they aired out all their grievances and shit like that.
So that'd be good.
That's
shit.
crazy.
That's dope.
Yeah,
because when you do that, you can't be so pissed off that when something funny takes place in that therapy session that you just don't laugh. And it's recorded. Yeah. So, like, there's nothing you can do. Like, to me, that works perfect.
I felt what they should have did was call a therapist, do the same shit, put it on Patreon. That would have been some shit. I would have paid for that. Yeah. For sure. But
I kept my Patreon throughout. Like, I didn't stop my Patreon.
I stopped that shit.
Yeah, really. Honestly,
the pre-pods with them were good.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. All that shit is really good. Like, it's good content, whatever. But it was just becoming too much for me. Because, like, as it is, I have a hard time keeping up with all these fucking shows and shit. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it just was like, nah, I ain't spending this no more.
Plus, it's 3 hours. It's 3 hours anyway. So.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
More.
Shit.
More.
Anyway.
I already got my podcast list already set up. I went, I checked out, All the Smoke with Jeannie Buss.
Oh shit! Okay.
Oh man,
I need to check that one out. I didn't even
know.
Bro,
keep tissue with you.
Ooh.
It's one of those ones where you're gonna laugh because it's just all the memories.
Yeah.
And it's also gonna be one of those ones where the memories.
Yeah.
It's going. Yeah. God, Jeannie Buss is just a treasure. Truth be told, I didn't know this. The HBO series, there's no Lakers input at all. Which is incredible to me. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? How the hell are you gonna tell this story? And
so it's just like from the outside looking in perspective.
Yeah, I think it's based on one of the books that was written about Showtime.
Oh, okay.
Which you can make work, but
you could just literally talk to them.
Like Magic and Kareem are alive.
Yeah.
Like I think, if I'm not mistaken, except for Wilkes, all of them are alive.
Yeah. You could go from
one of them works for the team.
Yeah.
You could have literally just go over to them and interview them for common sense. But
Jeannie Buss said they have no input, but
No input, but that's a right. That's a par.
The Lakers are doing their own version of
like a
The Last Dance.
Like a 9-part,
which is basically
Really?
showing the Lakers' history from when Dr. Bus bought, which was 1979.
Oh, okay. So when they took over, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So put it in perspective, Busby. Dr. Bus bought the team in 79, and then his first draft pick was Magic.
That's a good, hey, man.
It's a great start.
Yeah.
Great start.
Great fucking start.
I say that because the more and more I thought about it, I was like, a woman like that, I mean, in her instance because she's a woman, but just a person like that in general, she's actually the perfect person to center a Lakers story around. Mm-hmm. She was literally there as the owner's daughter.
Right.
Then was involved with what became the family business because she was on the executive side. Mm-hmm. And then when Phil came in, there was the overlap of executive side and then being Phil Jackson's girlfriend.
Oh, he was with her?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
From the time he signed on as head coach to a few years into him being with the Knicks.
Wow.
They were together. That was one of the main reasons why they broke up. They were just on two separate coasts. And she said the NBA made them sign a document saying they would not speak basketball with each other because then it would look like collusion.
Yeah.
But it was like, how the fuck can you not if you're in a relationship for over 10 years?
Fucking. You know what I mean?
So from that to right, from that to co-owner, and then the bullshit that came in with Jim, and then taking over as de facto owner. Like, she is actually the perfect person. She's been there for the entire Laker history. She is Lakers history.
That is true.
And just like, her recollection of just everything, like, it was a really, really well done episode.
Like, every Laker fan needs to listen to it.
Yes. It was really, really good. Definitely tune into it because, again, Martine will know. There's just a bunch of parts where when they ask her a question and she giggles, I was laughing at the same thing. I was like, yeah. Like, oh yeah, what about Shaq and Kobe? And she just giggles.
Shit.
And I was like, yeah, motherfuckers would have won 5. And immediately after I said that, she goes, if the Eagles weren't there, they know they could have won 5 together.
At least.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I know. And she's like, they could have won 5 in a row.
Ego and pride is a motherfucker, man.
Ego, pride, and youth.
Yeah, that's a bad combination.
Yeah.
Ego, pride. Ego, pride, and youth. But if you still have that childhood mindset, even when you get older, that can still fuck you over.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, just refusing to mature.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second childhood. Yeah. Anyway, back to TV series. Well, it was a season finale, I guess, or series finale, depending how you look at it, of, Falcon Winter Soldier. Get that shit out the way.
Oh, you talking about Nigga America and Buck?
You gotta get that out the way. Nigga America, Buck.
Oh, yeah.
Sam and Bucky. Well, he really turned into a nigga America. First 15 minutes of this show, the season finale, goddamn.
This is a super Negro.
It's a super Negro. Had the shield. He had the shield, the Wakanda suit, like, made from Wakanda. Everything you saw was made from Wakanda, well, except for the shield.
Salute that black man.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it was made of vibranium.
Made of vibranium, but, Tony's dad made it.
It don't matter.
Yeah, it
came from
Africa.
I know it was in the comic book, so I'm not saying, oh, this is funny, like, we're just learning new information. Mm-hmm. But still, even seeing it live, was it me or was it just funny seeing the black man donning predominantly white?
That was...
instead of the blue.
Yeah. That was pretty wild to see, man.
You know what I'm saying? Because to me, that's just funny. Like, I'll just some off-white.
Some off-white.
Some off-white by Virgil.
Yup.
That's pretty much how he looked. It was designed by Kanye. Designed by Yeezy.
Yeah, it wasn't even no fucking star. If it was Virgil that did it, just like fucking Captain.
Yeah.
Just says America. Yeah. Or CA, like California.
Yeah.
Nah, right cap on my cap.
Yeah.
Right cap on my cap.
Right cap on my cap.
But,
can't keep getting away with this. Yo, somebody gotta say something about Virgil, because he can't keep getting away with that shit.
Niggas keep buying it.
Yeah.
That's all.
He wrote chair on chair.
And niggas bought it.
He writes shoelace on shoelaces, man.
Or what brick on my brain.
Yeah.
Is he gonna write nigga on my nigga?
On my nigga.
I mean,
he'll write nigga on himself. Nigga on my nigga.
I mean, if we're gonna keep it 2 Virgils.
shit.
Anyway, like I was saying, the first 15 minutes they set it up,
man.
and as soon as Sam came in, he wasn't the Falcon. Oh no. He said, "I am Captain America." They're the horns.
Yeah.
No more Steve Rogers, baby. He's the new Cap.
Them chop sound effects sounded different too. Mm-hmm. Falcon, it was more.
Yeah.
This one was more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
And it was just madness.
More direct.
And then everyone was fighting. Bucky was bucking on niggas, and then fucking fake Cap showed up with his fucking aluminum foil shield, and he tried throwing it, and the shit broke instantly. I mean, what did you think was gonna happen?
Fucking dollar store shield.
You feel me? And then when he was all talking to old girl, what's her name? Kara, fuck her name. And then
Wow.
that's her name. Yeah, fuck her. I thought she was gonna be somebody something, but she wasn't nothing at the end of the day. And then like
She was somebody, all right.
no, but the part where he goes like, "You killed my friend," like Battlestar, "You killed my friend," and then she was like, "I'm sorry about what happened to your friend, but you know it didn't really matter anyway." And he goes like, "Where his life didn't matter." And I was like, "I see what you did, Disney."
Ding.
Corny as hell. It was corny as hell, cringeworthy, but I see what you did, Disney.
Yeah, nah, she ended up turning out to be somebody.
What? Dead?
Another body bag.
Yeah, exactly. And but the thing I didn't like about what they did with John Walker is that he redeemed himself after he committed murder.
Yeah, I was like,
Like all of a sudden he could have caught old girl, but then he's like, I gotta save the people, so he went and saved the people and shit like that.
yeah,
And I
but
was
he could have like caught up with old girl before he belted in dude's chest and shit. And I was like, I was already conflicted. Because it was like,
You were misusing
damn,
your-
he misused his influence, but it was on the behalf of a black man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Now you go and save the people instead of catching her, and all of a sudden when they're all done with this shit, him, Sam, and Bucky just look at each other and nod head, and he nods his head and he just walks off. I'm like, what? No.
Let's go, friends.
Let's go, friends. No. Then he just walks off, and I'm like, no. You bring your ass back here. You know, we gonna fix what you just like 2 episodes ago.
You know, like fucking Will Smith and I Am Legend.
No.
Pause the fucking TV. No, you rewind that shit. You do what I expect you to do. No, man, that was weird. It was just
that's why I was like, and then after that, on top of that, Sam does a whole fucking speech to all the fucking world leaders, like the U.S. senators and shit, and that came off hella corny. I was like, okay, now you preaching to me. Like I like the white people being preached to. Now when you preach to everybody, nah. It was like it ain't too preachy.
Hey man, this is gonna end up being this
preachy.
is gonna be a continuation talking point, but fuck it. You just gotta insert this everywhere.
What?
Can you imagine Man Boy seeing the 3 of them niggas together?
Oh, God.
Man,
Look
boy,
at this
grandma shows up.
Look at this nigga.
Look at these
You
niggas.
think you the Falcon. You trying to be Captain America and America don't love your black ass. And look at this motherfucker right here. Bucky. The Winter Soldier. Killing all for the white man, but your body made of vibranium out of Africa, motherfucker.
Oh shit!
Look at this knockoff bitch right here. John Walker. Motherfucking shield made full of bitch made.
I see his voice. I see his body.
God.
I see him just saying it. You said it all. Vibranium made of bitch made. He spits on him too.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
You gon' Loki me?
You gonna Loki me? Yeah! You gonna Loki me?
Somebody just need to insert Man Boy in everything.
Random moments in history.
I don't give a fuck if they steal this idea and they take it for TikTok. The actor, Man Boy, go make this shit, redo this in every fucking scenario. Just be Man Boy, just laying the last seconds of your life, just calling out 3 niggas just at random. It's like the Joe Budden Podcast.
Yeah.
Oh,
walk in the room.
damn.
Yeah.
Just diss all 3 of them and walk off.
Look
Then
at this
fucking
nigga.
Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Joe Budden, think he best rapper, but he can't do nothing since Pump It Up. And this motherfucker Rory. Swear he's so antisocial, but the nigga be all up in the Duce Palooza and shit. And this motherfucker Maul. Swear he that nigga. But he's only that nigga because he's that nigga that's involved with another nigga that's attached to his motherfucking brother.
He thinking the wild better than snowfall. He walks off.
Yeah, bullshit.
That bullshit out of here, nigga. Even I know my show trash.
Yeah. And I still get residuals, motherfucker.
Back to Stephen Bucky.
Yeah, now they gotta put Man Boy in everything, man.
Stephen Bucky, same shit.
Yeah.
Nah, Sam and Bucky. So yeah, after all that shit goes down, then Sharon Carter shows up, and then I guess she's the power broker.
Give me what I want.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And then the big credit scene, she gets her job back at Sword. And then she calls up her people like, yeah, we got to run all these niggas out of here.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh.
Hey, I got the password.
Yeah, pretty much. I got the passwords. I got the porn passwords.
She can speed dial and say,
God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Yeah, that's what happened.
that shit went to black screen. He said Captain America 4.
Captain America. No, but at the end of the show, like at the end when when everything's all good now, instead of saying Falcon and Winter Soldier, it said Captain America and Winter Soldier. But I was like, but that movie already came out.
Yeah, like, and he's not the winner. He keeps fighting against the Winter Soldier.
He's not the Winter
that.
Soldier no more. He's the White Wolf. It should have just said Captain America and the White Wolf.
Should have been Velvet Wolf.
Velvet Wolf.
He got too much sauce. He wasn't in Wakanda for too long.
Yeah,
You can't take that sauce
see
out
what
of him.
you're
You know what I'm saying?
it should have been
Damn
called.
arm is vibranium. He is one.
They literally should have just called it Captain America and the White. That's what they should have renamed the show, Captain America and the White Wolf.
Yeah.
Because it's the
That would have made a lot more sense.
a lot more sense. Because I was kind
more
of
sense.
confused. I was like, but I saw that movie.
Yeah.
One of the best Marvel movies, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had long hair.
yeah,
He don't got long hair no more.
He has a buzz cut now. He has a
Yeah.
fade. When he went to Wakanda, he got some soul in him. So
Yeah, you saw women wasn't really lusting over him like that no more. Mm-hmm. It was the hair.
yeah. But other than that, yeah. What do you think of the whole series?
The vibranium soul glow.
What?
Just let yourself. No, but what do you think of the whole series? What do you think of the whole series?
The series is cool. I mean, like I said, the first 15 minutes is good action. Mm-hmm. Some of the best action that you'll see in Marvel.
Yeah.
I just have to say it, man.
Uh-oh.
It's always the black man that has to clean up racism.
Nah, okay.
Oh yeah, we got to mention
Always. And
Isaiah,
like,
in the end, what's his name? Sam.
I'm gonna get to that.
Oh, okay, go on.
I'm talking about when Sam fixes everything, and it's like, hey, you got the power to stop this. Everybody's struggling. Don't you see?
Oh, I hated that shit.
We could all build together.
Oh my God.
We've been gone 5 years, but you still made it work. Why can't we end racism? It's like,
Shut up, Papa Doc.
This ain't on your shoulders, bro. It's not you.
Shut up, Clarence.
You don't need to get a speech. Yeah.
Shut up, Clarence.
This guy's America. His real name's Clarence.
This guy's America. His real name is Clarence. This guy's America. His real name is
Damn, bro. I was not expecting that shit.
Oh shit! What can you say to that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna jump your ass. We're gonna say what old boy said on the the Prime. It's like, yeah, they're gonna jump you, man. Why are you walking down that
Yeah.
alleyway?
Crimson Cinema. And then he leaves and he walks down the alley like, why are you walking down? Where's the 313 niggas? They gonna jump you, man. It'd be a perfect place to jump them.
Yeah, and kill him. It's like a post-credit scene.
Yeah.
But after that, that's why I was kind of just like, okay. But my reaction, I mean, I liked it. It's just that last episode just kind of just like,
I wasn't, again, we thought old girl was gonna be somebody.
like one
And
of
then
the
she
young
just
Avengers.
she literally kept talking herself out of tomorrow. I was like, just please kill her.
And yeah.
Shout out to the actress. It's not her fault, but the
Yeah.
character.
Right.
Yeah.
It was
Nah,
like, just please get her
Like
off
I
the
thought
screen.
she would have been. I thought she was gonna be like one of the Young Avengers or some shit, but nah.
Yeah, and like it was just, she had a good point when she was like, when she's talking to Sam, she's like, you chose that side when they don't love you, and it's like, okay, cool. And then it just kept going, and she's like, fight me.
Sam was
You're
like-
not gonna. He's like, I'm not gonna fight you, and she's like, well, I'm gonna kill you. And then she gets shot, and she's just laying there, and she's like,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm dead.
And I was like, no.
You don't get to die like this.
Run your ass to hell with that same energy. Keep that. No. You don't get to switch up last minute.
Well,
You don't kill a black superhero.
John Walker did. He got a fucking promotion. He became U.S. agent after that.
After he lost his pension, he got it back.
Whatever.
Yeah, he became a whole he got a fucking promotion.
You know, he was listening to Big Sean. Last night took your L, but tonight I bounced back.
Bruh,
no, that's the American
that
way.
didn't hit me until right before you just said it. I was like, oh, fucking shit.
Lost his pension and got it back in the same week.
The American way.
Yeah.
Literally, he got caught on camera killing someone in cold blood.
8K.
And then lost everything, and all of a sudden he was like, "No, we're gonna use you for something else."
Yeah.
And
don't trip, we got you.
And then he was like, "Oh, I'm good now." And everyone, we're supposed to like you now.
What you think about your outfit? It's black.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
What?
Wait, what?
Okay.
What fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, other than that, from my opinion, it was cool for what it was.
I liked it for what it was. It leads right into Captain America 4.
Yeah, and that's funny because they announced that we're getting Captain America 4, and the same writers and directors is gonna for Falcon and Winter Soldier gonna come back. And what's his name? What's the actor's name who played Sam?
Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie said he was in a grocery store and a random fan came up to him and said, "Oh yeah, congratulations on getting Captain America 4." He was like, "What?" He didn't even know about it till they told him. Like, "Oh shit, that's news to me." So that's gonna be interesting. So, and there's that rumor that fucking Chris Evans could come back. Like they said, he still signed on secretly to back to the MCU. So if he comes back,
multiverse,
flashbacks,
man,
flashbacks, or he could come back as a clone and be like an evil Hydra Cap or whatever.
Oh yeah, it could happen.
You know, it could happen.
It looks like it's phase multiverse. Like phase 4 looks like it's shaping up to
phase 5 or whatever.
Well, no, phase 4.
We're in phase 4.
We're in phase 4, but when they're done with this, phase 5 is gonna be like the whole multiverse and shit.
Right, but everything leading into it, phase 4 is legitimately like what? Because phase 4 is gonna end with the Spider-Man.
No, it's gonna end with Eternals. Oh, that also leads into Shang-Chi.
Yeah,
Shang-Chi.
Right,
we didn't talk about that last week. The
good
teaser trailer. Yeah, it was. I was like, okay. Edgar was like, I ain't gonna watch that guy. I'm like, why? Because it's kung fu.
What?
It's this Marvel's kung fu movie, and he didn't like that.
Oh my god!
You can hear it in. I know the way he said it. Yeah,
I know. That's what I'm laughing.
I was like, what? Yeah, guy.
Because I know he wasn't laughing. He was serious.
I was like,
so somebody posted on Twitter. They said, if you see, he said, remember how we acted when Black Panther came out? If you see our Asian brethren walking in like this, just shut the fuck up and enjoy.
Yeah.
Because all these motherfuckers looking like just in samurai suits.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We had our fun, Black Panther. Let them have their fun.
Yeah.
But
yeah, because when Blade come out, I'm coming in the trench coat. Glasses.
Shit, they gonna stop you at the door.
I'm gonna come with a fucking hairpiece too. Get that shit lined up.
All buzz cut like Wesley Snipes. Anyway, but yeah, the trailer looked cool. It comes out September, but yeah, it's gonna be pretty much. We had a whole month because fucking Black Widow was supposed to come out this month, but they had to push it to July. Mm-hmm. So we got a whole month because in June that's when Loki drops.
Yeah.
Then July that's when what's her name? That's when Black Widow drops.
Black Widow.
And then in September that's gonna be fucking Shang-Chi, and then in October. Yeah, October. That's when, I don't think that's gonna drop in October. November is gonna be fucking Eternals,
and then December is
Spider-Man, and then in between that we'll probably get the What If cartoon. Then we're gonna get Mrs. Marvel. And
I was gonna wait.
Hey, don't say it till you see it.
I know, but for now.
Yeah, and I know we announced the I know we announced the Sony deal, but it wasn't even going to take place until earliest next year. Mm-hmm. So I was just going to wait until Spider-Man went on. But now that I just realized, oh shit, we got a gap from last week until Loki. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, this is the perfect time to just do a quick
MCU binge. Yeah,
just knock one out.
You gonna watch it in timeline order or theatrical order?
Theatrical order.
Timeline order is better, in my opinion. That's how I watch it.
I like when overall stories are told where you have everything's in sequence, but then you got to flashback sometimes.
Yeah.
Because really, that's how we tell stories in real time.
Only thing that's trash is that you're not gonna get the Spider-Man movies on Disney Plus. You got to literally.
No, that's what I'm saying. I could go back and forth.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing that's trash.
We have all the apps.
Yeah.
Like,
only thing that's kind of trash about it is like the only movie you could literally skip is Incredible Hulk. But people are saying you can't skip Incredible Hulk because someone from the Edward Norton Incredible Hulk movie is going to be in She-Hulk.
Right.
So you have to watch.
Yeah, at least gotta watch. Yeah, at least gotta keep it on the background.
You could literally just skip that shit. It literally like that movie's literally you could literally skip it. So,
but yeah, no, it seems like a perfect time. MCU, NBA playoffs start.
That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
Like before WandaVision, I literally like watched everything leading up to WandaVision. Well, actually leading up to the I guess the series finale of WandaVision and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I honestly, I still like WandaVision. I heard they submitted WandaVision to the Emmy Awards and shit for best limited series, and people were like, "Oh, so I guess this means it's not going to be a second season." No shit.
You think?
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Took you that long to figure that out?
It took you that.
For
They
real.
like, dude. They literally gave you to layer by layer every episode. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Whatever. And they said like and plus they said like season 2 of WandaVision, quote unquote, is gonna be in Doctor Strange. So, yeah, Marvel. It's a fucking studio you can trust.
Shit, Disney.
Well, no, well Disney, yeah. Now
Because that news about motherfucking Kenobi. This nigga Kenobi. Greatest motherfucker to ever walk the planet of Naboo.
Naboo. Well, just say the galaxy. You know, galaxy.
Nah, nigga, it's the greatest nigga to walk the planet of Naboo.
Coruscant.
We gonna say Naboo, nigga.
Naboo, nigga.
Yeah.
Because he's training and shit. And I sent that to JC. JC just... He loses his mind. Every report I give of Kenobi, he just loses his fucking mind. You are that excited.
For real, bro. Like, I see, like, the most excited emoji that you... Or, not emoji, fucking GIF. Yeah. That you could find and shit. And then it's like, there it is. There's JC's reaction.
That's
I'm talking about, that's 6 episodes?
I don't know.
If it's 6 episodes, I'm taking every Friday off.
I'm sure you are. I don't think it'll be on a Friday.
I'm watching replay. No, because when it drops Thursday into Friday.
No, I don't know what day it's gonna drop.
I'm watching replays. Well, we know it's gonna be Thursdays because that's
all day long. It's on a loop.
We know it's Thursdays because that's everything that Disney drops TV wise is showing up on Thursdays
or Wednesdays or whatever.
Like Friday seems to be the release day.
Yeah, their release day.
It's even crazier. Like WandaVision, I thought the app would have crashed with the series finale of Falcon and Winter Soldier, but nah, it didn't.
Nah, that motherfucker gonna crash with Kenobi.
Bro,
you're
gonna make sure it crashed.
I mean, Star Wars.
If the Mandalorian if Mandalorian didn't have the app crash, WandaVision had the app crash.
Mandalorian, not Kenobi and Darth Vader, my nigga.
Okay.
It's the Mandalorian. Who gives a fuck about a Mandalorian? What's a Mandalorian to a Darth Vader?
He does have a point, though.
I get, yeah, that's true.
He really does have a point.
It's Obi-Wan motherfucker.
Fuck is a baby Yoda to a Kenobi?
It's a baby Luke, because you know he gonna show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so that's the difference, though. Like, The Mandalorian is a Star Wars story.
Mm-hmm. It takes place.
Kenobi, while it is a spin-off, this is the bridging, the middle ground for what took place. So it's still technically a part of the Star Wars main line. Yeah,
it's just crazy how they're doing all these movies that takes place in between the first 6 movies, and then just ignore the other shits, ignore the other 3 bullshits.
Yeah. Oh, they're gonna get to that eventually.
No, they won't. The way they're making it, I doubt they are.
I promise you they will.
I just want to redo them.
Might as well.
Yeah,
because I saw on YouTube what it was supposed to be.
I mean, I think a lot.
And I was like, "Oh my god,
what was it supposed to be?"
Jesus, man.
What was it supposed to be?
It was supposed to be centered around Leia.
Really?
Well, fuck, you can't do that unless you recast.
No. It was supposed to be centered around
her kids?
No. Well, the kids were gonna be there.
The kids, Marty.
But it was Leia was supposed to be the star of the last trilogy, and it was her learning the Force.
I mean, that would make logical sense.
Like, it was literally supposed to be centered around her. Yeah, so that way you still got the woman lead, but she still had a definite connection to the bloodline.
Yeah.
Right.
And
That
yeah,
would have helped when she was like, you know, floating and shit.
Right.
Like that would have made sense of
right,
that.
but it literally would have been. They said it was supposed to take place just a few years after episode 6.
After Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, like that was George Lucas's plan, which was okay. If we're gonna do this, it's got to take place right after.
I thought it was some other shit, like some Beyond the Force. I don't know.
No, because it was the original one. It was through the eyes of both Luke and Vader.
Well, mostly Anakin. It was Anakin's story.
No, the prequels were.
No,
I know the overall was the overall, but
yeah.
I mean, think about it, Darth Vader was on only like 30 minutes in episode 4.
Yeah,
like, he wasn't in it that much.
Yeah.
It wasn't until later. Like it's the father son, but it's kind of like Godfather-ish, where you
or Shakespearean.
Yeah.
Very
So they wanted.
Definitely.
So it was the prequels were from the father's point of view. The original was from the son, and then what was supposed to be the sequel trilogy was going to be from the daughter.
But fucking Carrie Fisher at that age, she was old as fuck.
Right.
Yeah, they had to have done that. Like, if you were going to do it that way, it had to have been done like pretty soon after and shit.
Yeah.
Either way, man, George Lucas said that sequel trilogy just leaves
redo
a
this shit.
bitter taste in my mouth, dog. Like I'm cool with Force Awakens. I love Last Jedi. Then you get that bullshit, Rise of Skywalker, and it just fucks everything up. I don't want to watch it no more. It's like, just fuck out of here. Anyway, let's talk about Invincible.
Wow.
Boy.
Just wow. Because I want to hold it for the finale. It's just wow. Because episode 7
was just a lot.
Let me tell you something right now.
Martin, you need to watch this
These motherfuckers don't win no goddamn award. Swear to God, I'm gonna let Chopper blam on you bitch ass niggas.
God, I'm gonna call my nigga Omni-Man to fuck y'all niggas up. Because that episode was wild.
Episode 7, Martin, is like...
It's like the one.
Is like...
It was a lot.
That might go down, and this is too early to say, so this is early hyperbole. That might go down as the best episode of that series.
No, okay.
And that's saying a lot because each week they get better and better.
Yeah, no, I keep hearing you guys talking about it, like going crazy.
Because we don't know where the show is going. That's it's a comic book,
yeah.
so people who read the comic book know where it's going. But for the average watcher like me,
right,
I don't know where this is going, and I love that. It's like it's literally unpredictable. You don't know where it's going next.
Yeah. Just basically for this episode, because I want to get in depth with it once I see the finale. But basically, this episode was just so incredible because there were multiple key storylines that coexisted within the main plot. And Martine, nothing seemed out of place, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally like once you finished with one part of the subplot, it was like, oh shit, that's why it's fuck. And right when you realize it, they go to another subplot. So you're like, wait, how does this play? Oh fuck, that's how. And literally, it kept doing that.
And it goes.
It would just go
like
subplot, main plot, and then finally
it goes full circle.
Yeah. Then
nigga.
Yeah. Finally, when it got to it, it was just like I just sat there and I was like, this is incredible.
And then when it ended, because there's always like post credit scenes, I was like, no, don't end it here. And I kept fast forward. I was like, no, don't end it. Oh, it ended.
Give me what I want.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Yeah.
Like, nah, don't end it here. And I guess this week is gonna be the series. Is gonna be the season finale because there's only 8 episodes. I'm like,
I like it.
They gotta fucking milk this shit because this show is just.
Because if they put that shit at an hour, I'm cool.
They better. It's 45 minutes, but it just flies.
12
but
minutes.
It flies by. I tell everyone, include my homegirl. I'm gonna tell her again. Like, if you watch one, all I gotta tell you is just watch episode 1. That's all I tell everyone. Just watch it and go past the post-credit scene. And if that doesn't get you to watch episode 2 and the rest of the series, I don't know what to tell you. So,
you want me to watch them?
Ah, shit.
But you need to be watching this.
Yeah, you don't want me to watch them, but you need to be watching this, Nico.
You want it to be one way, but it's the other way.
Yeah. The game's a game. Pretty much.
Wire bars for your ass, man.
Yeah, I keep telling y'all, man.
The Office and The Wire are easily the best quotables come from both those series.
True.
Like, there's always a quotable from The Wire, or from The Office, just off a fluke. But like The Wire is.
You can use The Wire quote for any situation in life.
Yeah.
What's the one when he said it's your time? There you go again, giving a fuck when it's not your time to give a fuck.
Yep.
I think about that every time when I start giving a fuck. I'm like, oh, there I go again, giving a fuck when it's not my time to give a fuck. Or
are you talking with
the game's the game.
Yeah, or
think about the old days. There's the old days.
That's a good one too. Or when you're talking to somebody you used to deal with, and how about a fuck for the road?
How about a fuck for the road? I'm gonna use that.
You know what?
What about them little ball headed bitches?
You got a point. you got a point, bro.
Yeah.
What about them little ball headed bitches?
Yeah.
Them's the pawns.
So, gentlemen, it is Mac Jones Eve. How do you feel?
Oh no, we ain't there yet. No, fuck that.
You don't want to. You want to avoid that.
Nah, something else.
You want to avoid that. What?
Mortal Kombat.
Busby is so lucky right now. I was about to swing on him.
You got that Mortal Kombat in this whole fucking room, huh?
Fight.
Fatality.
Test your might.
Test your might. It's not even in the game. It's just
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
What, to test your might?
Yeah.
Oh, in the very first one?
Yeah, it's when they when you have to do like those little side like things where you break the boards and shit like that. Yeah, those side games.
Liu Kang.
Yeah.
Johnny Cage.
Sonya.
Scorpion.
Sub-Zero.
Don't even say Jack's name because it's just Jax.
Listen, I tell people this partly as a joke, partly serious because everybody knows my favorite color is blue. I'm a Crip in my mind. Mm-hmm. And even then, I was watching Sub-Zero like, hey, man, you going too far, bro. Hey, cuz, chill out.
Hey, cuz.
Yeah, hey, cuz, just... I'm feeling like Paul Walker. I said, forget about it, cuz.
Forget about it, cuz.
Because, boy...
Yeah,
Sub-Zero was fucking O-Dog times 10.
He was a goon.
Fucking Menace 10 society.
He was a goon as soon as he showed up on the screen.
Dude.
Without the mask. When he froze Scorpion's family, I was like...
Round of applause to Sub-Zero
round
and
of applause for
Scorpion.
freezing his family?
No, round of applause to Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't even realize until I watched it the second time that when he showed up in their place... at first he spoke Chinese, and then he spoke Japanese to him because that was their native language.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then when Hanzo went up to who was Bihan before Sub-Zero.
Let's call him Sub-Zero.
Well, there's culture here.
Sub-Zero.
Before they became Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
Okay.
When he went up to him and he was talking shit in Chinese.
Oh boy said, I don't know what the fuck
Hanzo said, I don't know what the fuck you saying, but you gonna die for that shit.
For real.
And that shit said in Japanese, and I was like, oh, these niggas know what time it is.
Yeah.
And then when he put that motherfucking blade through, or it wasn't even the blade, it was the garden tool.
Yeah, and you wrapped it up on the fucking...
And he threw it in the bark, and then he's like laughing at him, and he swings that shit back, slices his face. I was like, oh, here we go.
It was the essence of his fucking get over here.
Go.
It was the origin of his get over here shit.
Yep.
I was like, oh, okay, that's how you got it. Okay.
Yeah, no, I saw obviously a lot of people trashing the movie, just weren't happy with it. I get it from the standpoint of, yes, the story and the character development was, it just was rushed. There wasn't enough for it.
But it's Mortal Kombat!
100%.
Yes.
You are exactly right.
Yes.
I went to Mortal Kombat for 2 reasons.
Blood
I went to
and
Mortal
guts.
Kombat to see blood, and I went to Mortal Kombat to see somebody's motherfucking head get smashed in.
Yes.
And I saw both.
I second that.
And you know what? 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Just off of that.
Yeah.
The character development and the story development. -1 for each. There's your -2. Everything else,
Yeah.
blood, head smash, that accounts for 5 apiece.
Now, I didn't...
Take away the -2, that's an 8 out of 10.
I didn't like the main character. The main character was whatever. Like, I did not care for him.
The main character...
Cole Young, that's his name.
Yeah, so the main character is centered around... I forget the main character's name of Mortal Kombat 10, the actual video game. He's centered around him. And really... So I know you guys laugh at me all the time when I say, yo, some of this shit just needs to be a TV series.
This shit should have been a series. I agree with that.
This one...
Mortal Kombat should have been a series.
This, for at least what this was, it should have been a 4 to 5 part limited series. not even a limited series. This is exactly what I was talking about when I was like, you could have the series lead into the movies.
Yeah.
Like this would be perfect.
I agree with you.
This should have led into the tournament.
Right.
They should have led into the tournament.
And then the tournament should have been like the movie.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Because pretty much the actors, they said they signed on for 4 movies. So, because this whole movie, there's no tournament. It's just niggas fighting. And they...
I was cool
no
with that.
damn reason.
Yeah.
They was just mad.
It was fate on sight.
Yeah.
It was fate on sight.
Why, I mean, is this like Crips and Bloods or what's the deal?
Yeah.
Like,
He walked up. And he walked up to him and he was like, Scorpion's his government name.
I
I don't remember, bro.
Scorpion.
Hanzo.
Oh yeah.
Hanzo.
You're right.
His
Hanzo.
bloodline still lives. Still lives behind. I killed him centuries ago. We have no time for pride. Behind. I am Sub-Zero. And like just charged him, and then he just went out. And all of a sudden there's just fucking snow and glaciers everywhere. Just
that part
throwing it on cars and shit.
When he's walking that road and he just lifted the fucking all the snow and wet and water and shit and just dropped it like he was Kane, I was like, that is gangster.
That's the point where I said in my mind, I said, I'm a crip in my mind, but you done gone too damn far, man.
It was funny
you need
when
to slow down.
It was funny when that dude was walking.
steps
Yeah.
too
When he
far.
was walking and then the snow just hit him right in the face and he dropped.
That's what I was saying. I was like, hey man, he didn't do nothing to you. He ain't even a part of this bloodline.
Yeah.
What are you
And then
doing?
Jax, this nigga Jax right here got his ass whooped by fucking Scorpion. And then
Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero, my fault.
Sub-Zero, yeah.
Sub-Zero, he just got his ass whooped by Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero wasn't even trying. He was playing with them.
Yeah.
And then Jax tried to get both his hands and then he froze that shit, ripped them off, and then instead of just pushing them off, he just...
Yeah.
He just literally just
Tapped.
tapped
He just guided his head.
guided his head down like, I don't got time for this.
Yeah.
Like, you wasted my fucking time doing this shit. Get the fuck out of here. Then
His head high-fived the pavement.
pretty much, and then they
Did,
got
like,
his
the
body.
Miyagi.
Yeah.
Pretty much all he should have did.
Right.
And then they put the fucking arm, like the robot hands on him. It wasn't even the Terminator hands. It was some Ethiopian fucking shits, man.
He had T-Rex arms.
Pretty much. I was watching that shit with Red, and we were just like, what the fuck are you doing, Jax, man?
Somebody did this.
Skinny ass hands and shit. I was just ripped them off myself and beat them with them. Like, give me these shits.
It's fucked up, man.
He walked
but
around with his arm just bent like a T-Rex.
like
legit,
fucking
bro.
from Scary Movie 2 with his bad hand.
This is my strong arm.
My strong hand.
It's so fucked up, but fucking we here, so I just gotta say it. Am I the only one that when I saw him, I was like, hey man, why'd they give him prosthetic legs and put him on his arm?
Pretty much. That's what that shit was.
Why they put prosthetic legs? Oh, that's...
Oh.
Hey, y'all fucked up, man.
I mean,
He over here just struggling to get a swing and like...
And he still got that damn mark. Like, what the hell? Like, how's he gonna fight with this shit?
But then he did get upgraded when he realized his power or whatever, and then they all upgraded. I was like, oh, I guess it upgrades his damn arms, I guess.
Okay.
Just give him
That
crutches.
was his power? So.
Yeah, just gave him crutches and put him on his arm and said, all right, now go to work.
Yeah, that's what they did. I was like, okay. Yeah, they all got powers and shit. Like Cole Young got like a
He had
fucking...
like the Pixar lamp
Yeah.
attached to his arms.
No,
and
Cole,
shit.
I'm talking about Cole Young. He got the whole
my bad.
Aquaman suit on and shit.
He had the Black Panther suit.
Yeah.
Gold.
Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gold
pretty much.
Scorpion.
But it was the Black Panther
He's
suit.
Gold Scorpion.
Like,
Yeah, that's pretty much what
the
it
more
was.
hits you take, the
It just
more you can
absorbs.
dish out.
And
Did you
then-
notice everything he wore was yellow and black too?
Yeah, like the
Yeah,
Power Rangers. They all
yeah.
wore the Power Rangers shit. Raiden showed up and he just showed
Did
up.
nothing.
Did nothing.
He was like,
At all.
I forget, Homeboy and Infinity War.
Oh, Young.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever.
What are you gonna do? I gotta go back to the temple.
Later.
He did nothing.
But it was just thunder. It was just
He
thunder.
could have stopped it all.
Yeah.
But he said he couldn't do it because it's against his realm's rules and shit.
So it was okay with them invading
Yeah, like-
prior to the tournament?
He said he's here to help Earth.
No, he was here to
He let
pick.
Kung Lao die.
I mean, did that to himself.
Lies!
Kung Lao. Oh no, Kano was the real fucking for shit talking. Kano was there.
Yeah.
He talked this shit the most
Oh,
racist.
yeah.
It was the most racist shit. But I chuckled when he said when he looked at what's his name again with the hat.
Kung Lao.
Kung
Kung
Lao.
Lao.
He was like, I'm gonna take that hat and I'm gonna take your sombrero
Yeah,
and
there you
shove it up your ass so far up your ass that you can start speaking Spanish. And I was like, hell yeah. That was a good one.
Thought it was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I was like, I really hope that was in the script. Like, I hope that was in the script.
Nah, that motherfucker's racist.
Racist as a motherfucker.
But damn, you good.
Yeah, he was talking.
You racist, but you good.
Yeah, but he was talking this shit though, and then when Kung
Yeah,
Lao,
no, Kano was definitely a highlight.
Oh yeah,
Easy.
Oh, for
but
sure.
then when I think the best fatality part was when Kung Lao got his hat when that fucking flying bird bitch was flying
Bird bitch.
around,
Yep.
and then he
Bird
grabbed,
bitch.
and then he just caught her legs, caught his hat back like the force, and then started spinning like a bone saw and shit,
Yup.
and split her. All the blood came out. I was like, wow. Then he just put his hat on and said, "Flawless victory."
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Shang Tsung just looked at him and said, "Bitch!" and just grabbed him and said, "Your soul is mine."
he didn't even. Yeah, he didn't put. I don't know. Maybe because the nostalgic version.
I saw that shit and I was like, Kung Lao's hat, vicious. Shang Tsung's fist and that grip, more vicious.
Yeah. I thought Liu Kang was gonna be like the main character, but I guess not.
Nah, they set him up for later.
Yeah.
I guess.
And truth be told,
Cole.
no, not Cole. You literally just said his name for some reason. I just forgot.
Kung Lao.
No,
Liu Kang.
Liu Kang. Thank you.
Come on, let's go down the list. Fuck it.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
I'm not gonna be surprised if Liu Kang dies at some point because if it's playing off of the video game,
I thought you said
Oh,
Cole.
yeah.
I thought you said Cole.
Cole too. But if it's going off of the video games, after 10, Liu Kang does die,
I
Yeah.
believe it.
and then he's in like
Like a zombie and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if all of them end up becoming a main character and for each film or something like that. Because
That would make sense.
that's the dope thing about Mortal Kombat. There's like 500 million characters, and they're literally playing it out.
There's like 20, but that's close.
You
You
can
know?
pick and choose.
Yeah.
You can literally pick and choose.
Yeah, like this is their MKCU.
Yeah, because they, like I said, they like the main actor signed on for 4 movies, and in the end, I remember like because I saw pretty much I saw this movie 3 times. First time I watched it after Falcon and Winter Soldier, I passed out. Second time I tried watching it, I was distracted. I was on the phone and shit. Third time I went to Red's house, we smoked, we were drinking, and we were watching it, and I was like, I'll say my opinion later about it, but Red was going like, what the fuck is Johnny Cage? I was like, oh, he ain't in this shit. And he was like, what the fuck? But then when he watched and how they kind of alluded to him, because they have to still recruit people for the tournament and shit, and you just saw the poster with the Johnny Cage's back. You didn't see the actor because they didn't cast him yet. And I was like, oh, okay, that's how we're going to do it. All right, makes sense. Now, on the internet, especially wrestling fans, and not just the internet, wrestling fans, all that shit, they're saying they're trying to campaign to get The Miz to play, and they're trying to get The Miz to play Johnny Cage.
I'll be honest with you, I don't like that. And nothing against him being the Miz or, you know, in wrestling or whatever.
Yeah.
But just the body type. Like, it doesn't make
He
sense.
can get in shape.
Okay, so he's going to just, like, take off his muscles and shit or what? Like,
He can get in shape.
Johnny Cage is not a big dude. Like,
I know, so
you know what
so
I'm
is
saying?
Miz. Miz ain't that big compared to all the other wrestlers.
Fuck, are you kidding me?
Compared to all the other wrestlers
No.
I've watched.
But see, that's what you're comparing him to. The other wrestlers.
Uh-huh.
Compare him to the other actors, bro, in the actual movie. Like, he's bigger than all of them.
Okay. He can. Then they could train him to be martial. He can lose weight. The fuck,
Bro,
And-
that's what I'm saying. Like, it the optics won't look right.
Would you rather have The Rock?
No. The fuck? No.
No, they can just train him to be martial artist. They go, how's he gonna train to be martial artist? Like, they can train him.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the movies.
Mortal
you know?
Kombat. Like, I'm just saying because he has the look of a movie star. So I'm just saying, and just how Mortal Kombat is,
Nah, I get what you're saying.
I can see him as Johnny Cage.
And from the
I
looks
can't.
of it, they're going for no names. They want to build names off of the franchise. They don't want to bring names in.
Well, not no name, but like I've seen the actor who played Scorpion. I've seen him in like other Korean movies and shit.
Yeah, but in Korean movies, not in American movies.
yeah.
So,
I
you
get
know
it.
what I mean?
Well, no, but Miz is whatever.
Miz is a name.
Not really.
Miz is a well-known name, bro.
But
Like
we
his-
know
Yeah.
him. My mom. He's not a household name.
But he's been a name in 2 different arenas.
Yeah.
Reality and wrestling.
Yeah, like that's big enough. They want people who.
Is that what you think, or is that what you know?
No, that's why I know.
Based off
That's
of who
that's
else is
that's
in
who
the
they
movie.
cast.
Yeah.
Based off of the casting, they're not going for anybody
But
that's
I'll say
well
no.
known.
But the reason why I say that is that even the creator co-signed it. He put a thumbs up, like, oh, okay, and like a thinking emoji, like, that's a good idea. So I'm just saying it's possible.
I mean, it's there.
No,
I think.
I mean, it could definitely happen.
Yeah, I'm not
Like,
saying it
yeah.
wouldn't. I just.
I'll just say for my sake as a fan, that'd be pretty dope, in my opinion.
Oh, of course, for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
For Johnny Cage, I would want to see a no name though. I want to see somebody build their their brand off of being Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Not somebody that is relatively known. Because that's the thing, too. It's like you can say, well, does the rest of the world know? But we know wrestling fans make up a good population. Like, you just don't fill up stadiums just off of people not knowing who you are.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking of a money marketing standpoint. But
yeah, if you're talking about like that, for me, like I said, man, it's just the body type for that character. Like, he's always been like a real, not necessarily scrawny, but like a Bruce Lee like type body. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now that you think about it, I could just see Miz playing it. That's just me.
I can't see that shit, bro. He's too big.
Shit, you think
and let's see,
that's
the thing.
Because you think that Miz is big. It's like, I've watched him so many years. It's like he's scrawny compared to everyone else.
Yeah, no, he's scrawny compared to dudes like The Rock, Randy Orton. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
But next to these actors, like,
they were some of them buff.
Who?
Wow.
Who? Like, seriously,
some are ripped,
who?
not buff.
Yeah, exactly. That's
They
what I'm
were
saying.
ripped.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying.
Liu
anyway.
Kang, the actor that played Liu Kang, was ripped, but he stood there.
Anyway, both y'all niggas like the movie, like the 2021 version. Again, I watched it and it's cool. I like it for what it is. I like it for what it is, but it was just like, before I even came here, I rewatched the original live action movie, and I enjoyed that a lot more. And I don't know why I did. It's not because of nostalgia, because I haven't watched it in years. So it was this new. I didn't watch Annihilation because, good God,
That might be the worst film ever made.
I've seen worse.
I mean, you have, but not to that degree of that big of a name for a follow-up as a sequel. Like, that was horrendous.
Tales from the Hood 2.
Trash.
Tales from the Hood 2.
Okay, but that doesn't have the same carry as Mortal
Kombat. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. When you factor in the popularity,
that was terrible.
The suspense or the hype for it, like, it was
terrible.
And the fact that only two of the fucking actors only came back.
Yeah, that part too.
That was just wild.
Seriously.
But anyway, I rewatched it, and it was just for whatever, like, the whole lore. They kept even though there was no blood, they kept the lore alive from the video games and shit like that, from the original video games and shit. And I don't know, I just enjoyed I enjoyed the fight scenes a lot more. To me, I enjoyed it.
I get that.
Just
but see, and this isn't necessarily about you. This is mainly the counter to the arguments of people not liking the Cole character. But it was like, even in the first Mortal Kombat in 95, correct me if I'm wrong, who the fuck was the black guy?
That was Jax.
No, not Jax.
No, that dude that got his soul.
Yeah, like, who the fuck was he?
Some nigga that got his soul took.
Yeah, and then remember they built it up like he's fighting Goro, so I'm supposed to feel bad for him. Like, I only feel bad for him because he's black. He's fighting this white man's world.
I thought you talking about the other nigga that Liu Kang fought in the beginning. The other black dude.
No.
Talking about the one like they hyped up that was a part of their crew. But he was never a part of the crew aside from eating dinner with them.
It was just a plot device.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, you can't get mad at one character development.
But he wasn't the main character though.
But they still centered around him like it was, he's a part of the group. It's like, no, he's not part of the group.
Not really.
Why is Johnny Cage yelling for him? Like,
this
don't work.
Yeah, he said it with his soul.
Yeah, like he was hurt from that shit. It was like, you just met him 2 days ago. What the fuck is wrong with you? But you would have called him a nigga in traffic. What are you talking about?
But then again, it was just that part. It's like little shit. Like,
and I get what you're saying with the fighting. I just can't put blood and head smashing. Because that's at the core. That's why people are attracted to Mortal Kombat.
If you would have added blood,
that's like the allure
let's put it
of Mortal Kombat.
If you would have put blood combined with that fight choreography from the original one, I don't know, probably liked it a little more. But honestly, for me, I enjoyed the original live action one better.
And the thing of it is that, remember, this is all pre-tournament.
Yeah, it's all pre-tournament.
So we don't even know what this is like. Now that the tournament's like, this is actually like this, and this is why I wanted it to be a series.
That's another reason why some fans were kind of disappointed, because we thought this was going to be the tournament, but if anything, this is technically a prequel. So it's like,
they did exactly what the YouTube series were.
Yeah,
I like that shit. Like, build it up, and then just get to the tournament. I don't want to worry about backstories.
And that's exactly what I was gonna say. Is like, there was no tournament, but this is part one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I get it. But just to me, I enjoyed the live action one.
Because now they can do Mortal Kombat Annihilation the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Or just call it something else. Don't call it
Yeah, no,
Annihilation.
definitely call it something else.
That's
Like, for sure. That shit lives in infamy.
Yeah, call it Mortal Kombat the real
The
Annihilation.
real Annihilation. They should have called this one Mortal Kombat the Beginning or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So, just to let everyone know this is a prequel.
Yeah.
We have plans for this, so just be patient.
It's not technically a prequel. Like, it's just part 1.
It's just a setup.
You know what I mean?
It sets up everything.
Yep. It's first quarter.
Pretty much. So
Yeah.
we see it's Mortal.
Dead ass though, because it's 4 movies. Like,
Yeah.
first quarter.
At least, yeah. It's at least 4, so it's
4.
first quarter.
So we're going to see that. Like I said, it was cool. It is what it is.
Yeah, and I definitely watched this before I watched...
Falcon. You were hyped for Mortal Kombat, so again...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I watched
this.
this one before. I was good with it.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Yeah, so... Happy Mac Jones Eve, people.
Oh my god, you're still on that shit.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, while we're recording this, we're 24 hours away
Thank you.
from the NFL draft.
Thank you.
We are 24 hours away from the NFL draft. And every other team, like every other team's fan base, they're comfortable with who they're picking. They're like, whatever. Some are kind of like mad or whatever. But there's a certain fan base that's losing sleep and pretty irritated and angry, like the man sitting next to me right now. Mm-hmm. The San Francisco or the Santa Clara 49ers fan base is kind of angry right now. Irritated. Because we all thought... See, I'm going to go down the rundown of all your hopes and dreams going to shambles.
Go ahead.
First it was, oh shit, Deshaun Watson wants to leave? Oh shit, we have a chance of getting Deshaun Watson.
No.
Yeah, he's a nasty motherfucker. Okay.
Not really.
I'm just going to get to
We
that.
found out last
Yeah,
week.
I
I know,
Not really,
but you know what the fuck I
continue.
mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah, go ahead.
So that's
Go
out
ahead.
the window.
Keep going.
So then we did all this fucking John Lynch, this some old Jedi fucking mind trick shit, and convinced the fucking Dolphins to give up draft picks, and then we went all the way up to the fucking 3rd round.
Oh my God!
Not third round.
It's happening.
Third pick.
Everybody stay calm. What's
Third
the
overall.
procedure?
Third
everyone?
overall.
What's the procedure?
So we're like, oh my God, we're getting a quarterback. Oh shit, we're gonna get a real quarterback. Oh, we're gonna get. It's like, oh shit, that's Justin Fields. Oh, we'll go get Justin Fields. Then over time, we just started hearing
No.
and then like his stock just starts going down a bit. So we might get, Trey Lance.
No.
And now the worst nightmare is about to happen. For me, it's whatever. I'm just enjoying the show, and I'm a Niner fan.
Yeah, you're
going
gonna enjoy
I
it until
don't
you start
understand
watching
that.
your Sundays and you get pissed off.
Yeah, seriously.
You always have a
cool.
delayed ass reaction.
I'm cool now.
You're laughing now, so
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Laugh now, cry later.
Because
I don't wanna hear
Niner
shit.
fans wanted this.
I don't
They
wanna
wanted
hear
a new
shit.
quarterback. Y'all wanted to get rid of Garoppolo.
See,
no, not y'all.
This is
I'm talking
where
to the
you are
people.
mistaken. Hold up. Let me explain something.
Are you gonna be the people?
Yes, I am. I am the people. I'm
You are the
speaking
people.
for the people.
Speaking
Okay?
for the people.
Check us out, bro.
Martin.
It's not that we wanted another quarterback. It's that we wanted a competent quarterback.
A better quarterback.
Competent quarterback.
Okay.
a franchise quarterback.
Yes. One who can lead. One who can, get us back to where we want to be.
Like the Joe Montana years and not the Jeff Garcia, the Steve Young years.
Yes,
But you
exactly.
think about the old days.
Something like that.
Those were the old days.
Yeah, something like that, though. You know what I mean? Something, you know what I mean? There's like an actual quarterback that we can get behind and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not Jimmy G.
Well,
Not Jimmy G 2.0. Goddamn it! Fuck you.
I'm about to get to pretty much according to reports, Kyle Shanahan is going to go he's from Alabama, right?
Yeah.
The Alabama quarterback.
He gonna risk his job.
He's going to risk his job for Mac Jones. There's already rumors that they're going to trade Jimmy G to the fucking Patriots. That's the rumor going on right now. They're aggressively going to shop off Jimmy G and they're going to trade him to the Patriots. Kyle Shanahan is...
That's the rumor.
It's just a rumor, allegedly. But it's looking like Kyle Shanahan is going to bet the house on Mac Jones. Now, there's still a small possibility we might get Trey Lance. But even then, that's still he's still betting the house on a rookie quarterback.
See, well, either way, he was going to bet the house on a rookie quarterback. That it didn't matter who it was. It's whether it was Zach Wilson, whether it's fucking
Justin Fields,
yeah. Mac Jones, whoever,
Yeah.
Trey Lance, whatever, right? The thing about it is that we have to remember this, okay? It is the day before the draft.
So we're all talking.
This is all bullshit. Everything is complete fucking bullshit
could be
right now.
Or it could be a spoiler.
What's up?
Everything's just headlines right now.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
it could be a spoiler.
It's clickbait.
By the time y'all hear this could be just a spoiler.
And I pray to God that it's not. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm like hoping out for the 11th hour.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Because right now it's just kind of
Find out Mac Jones was in the massage parlors too.
You gonna plant
right
some
next to
shit?
fucking Deshaun.
Yeah. It was him.
Nah,
That nasty motherfucker.
Yeah, calm your ass down. No, but Kyle Shanahan, they even had like a fucking Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. They had like a press conference or whatever, and it was pretty much just saying, "Don't be mad, so please don't be mad."
It
at
was
us.
like, you going? What they say? You gonna
trade Jimmy G?
You gonna trade Jimmy G on? And he's like, shit. That's if anybody's even here on Sunday.
Pretty much
It's
said
like,
niggas. He said niggas die every day, B.
Yeah.
That's what he
Yeah,
said. I don't know who's gonna die. Like you could die tomorrow for all
Sound
I
like
know.
the fucking Game of Thrones writers.
Shit.
Yeah, he was like
That's what he sounded like.
He sounded
Yeah.
defensive. Like he didn't want to get yelled at by the fans. He was like, "Fuck you, this is my team."
He literally just sounded like, yeah, so we're gonna draft on Thursday, and we're gonna not be on Twitter. That's exactly what he sounded like.
Yeah.
You're gonna piss
That's
off.
scary, man.
You're gonna piss off the Niner fans for this. Like you thought I was mad at Jed York. I had every reason to be mad at Jed York.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh no, you gonna be
Continue,
mad tomorrow.
but no, you
you gonna
didn't.
be mad tomorrow. You gonna be going to jail
Yeah,
now.
but I know exactly whose fault it is, though.
Your phone.
No. The fuck? My phone's just gonna get the brunt of it.
Yeah.
But
Sorry, phone. Your phone looking at you like, no.
nah, man, but this is all Kyle. Like he put his name out there. Like if
John Lynch
said it
Yeah.
too. Like if it's a quarterback, it's on Kyle.
And they said he wants Trey Lance, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
John Lynch said that he wanted Trey Lance. Yeah,
But it's all down to Shanahan.
yeah. So we gon' see.
We gonna see.
Fields gonna be a fucking MVP in 3 years.
Huh?
Fields gonna be an MVP in 3
Yeah,
years, and it's gonna
man.
be sick.
Hey man.
I'm
That
low key
shit
joking
really
about
bugs
it, but
me,
I just
man.
think of Lamar Jackson. I'm not saying that
Because his
Justin
value
Fields is
went
Lamar
down
Jackson.
for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just started all this shit with like throwing dirt on his name.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, for what? And then within 3 years, Lamar Jackson was the MVP as the last pick of the fucking first round.
Within 2
Some
years.
shit like that.
I
It
thought it was
was
within 2 years he was MVP.
28 or 30 or something.
Whatever, like
Yeah.
within 3 years he was the MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, at some point, this isn't. I'm not saying you as in you guys. Mm-hmm. At some point,
The people.
media people, like, you guys just can't run with narratives and throw dirt on people's names if there's nothing there. Like, we talking about Mac Jones, the one who actually has DUIs
And it's
on his record.
racist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we're saying he has better intelligence than Justin Fields. Like, how do you calculate that? Where's the calculation in that?
Yeah,
And how does
seriously.
that make sense? Because clearly he doesn't if he's got 2 DUIs.
Yeah.
He's not that much more intelligent.
And if you're talking about like on the field, right, where you know he's a great decision maker and all this shit, right? He's had some of the best fucking receivers on his team.
He's got like 4 or 5 of them in this draft.
Seriously, like they're all like first round draft picks.
Right.
And now
You
you're
know
going
what I mean?
against
So it's
grown-ass
like,
men.
yeah.
Elite fucking cornerbacks at that, too.
Right.
That's what I'm looking. That's what I'm looking at. I'm sitting back and laughing because I low key blame the Niner fans for this. Not you guys, just Niner fans for how this shit is developing because they were so just gung ho on getting Jimmy G the fuck up out of here. Low key comparing him to Tim Rattay and all this other like he was the
Yeah, that's
worst
wild.
quarter. Like kind of like
That's
saying
wild.
he was saying they would rather have Alex Smith as quarterback instead of Jimmy G.
That's wild.
Oh yeah,
Now
shout out
you're
to
getting
Alex Smith.
because
Shout out to Alex Smith. He retired. I forgot
Yeah.
to mention.
Oh
that.
yeah. Shout out.
Shout out to him.
now you're getting Alex Smith because this shit looks very reminiscent of Alex Smith and Aaron
rookie.
Rodgers.
Yeah, that's why I'm just kicking. I'm just seeing how this is all going to play out. I'm not getting worked up because I have no control. I think that's why Niner fans are real mad because they have no control of this. I have no control of this, so I'm just gonna sit back and I'm gonna enjoy the fuckery because this is gonna all Thursday is gonna be just y'all asked for it and y'all got it. Y'all getting Jimmy G 2.0
Unless they get Trey Lance somehow.
unless they get Trey Lance and people.
I mean,
they can breathe.
The other thing we got to remember is it is the 3rd overall pick. You know what I mean? So we will find out who is selected rather quickly. You know what I'm saying? And oh man,
And we know Trevor Lawrence is in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And by the way, I wanted to mention something just to clear it up real quick. The reason why Justin Fields' stock is actually dropping, I'm talking to both of y'all right now, is because he came out and said that he has epilepsy. So that's the reason why his stock was dropping.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But the intelligence factor still doesn't make sense.
That's stupid. That shit's dumb.
Yeah, I genuinely don't understand that one.
Right.
But thank you for clearing that up. I did not know that.
Yeah. Either way, man. Not a fan. I'm telling you, every other NFL team every other NFL teammates or like fan base, they're kind of just like whatever about shit. Maybe the Panthers, they're kind of mad, but Niner fans, they're angry right now.
It don't matter what's going on in Dallas every year. It's like, this our year. We gonna get them.
Every year.
Yeah, they just accept the bullshit.
They accept the bullshit that comes their way.
Seriously.
Yeah. They accept it coming their way. They're like, no, Jerry Jones know what he's doing. I don't have to say no. You know the answer. You don't have to say
No.
Well, okay.
But he did.
Just like Draymond. Just don't pass the ball, Draymond.
On a bright side,
No.
I will say this. I will say this about the bright side. Bruh, wide receivers getting to wear single-digit numbers now?
Bro,
And Tom Brady getting his carrying on, getting mad about that shit.
I am moist.
I'm not a fan.
I am moist.
I'm kind of indifferent about that. I'm kind of
I used to change these
not a
motherfuckers'
fan,
numbers
bro.
on Madden all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
To 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5?
Single-digit numbers always let you know that that man is him. He is him on the field.
Okay.
So now we can actually see it. I never got the idea of, oh, you guys could be 80, but we'll loosen up. You could do these 10-digit numbers.
Yeah, I didn't like that neither.
And I was like,
neither.
well, why not just make them? Why do you gotta add the 0? Why not just make them 1?
Well, is Tom Brady's gonna be confused on who? Well, what's his name? This fucking
Tom Brady don't know what the hell he's talking
No,
about.
not
That's
Tom
why
Brady.
it's-
The new quarterback, not the new quarterback. Oh boy, on Tatum, on the Saints, 7. What's his name? Jason Tatum, right?
No, that's a basketball player.
No,
Yeah, no, you're
what's
thinking
his-
of future Laker.
yeah,
Jason
I-
Tatum.
No, but the dude, the number 7 on the fucking Saints. What's his name?
Taysom Hill.
Taysom
Yeah.
Hill. Yeah,
Yeah.
that. Well, he's number
Took me a
7.
while.
He's damn near a wide receiver.
But he's a quarterback.
But yeah,
but
so that was
quote
what
unquote.
it was.
quarterback.
Yeah, he was
Like-
listed as a quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the closest thing. I love it. I've been waiting for this for years. The funny thing was, Nike told all the players, like, yo, if you're going to do this shit, you want to buy out your jerseys. Some of these motherfuckers was like, it is not that important right now.
Maybe
Like, they said Dalvin Cook, they said for Dalvin Cook to go from 33 to 4, it was going to cost him like 1.37 mil or some shit like that to buy all the shit back.
God.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
Dalvin
83.
Cook was like, I have not touched my second contract yet, sir. I'm still on that rookie deal.
Patrick Peterson already said he's switching
Patrick
number
Peterson's
7.
going, yeah.
Or back to 7, I should
Yeah.
say.
What's his position?
That's the
Wide
part. He's a
receiver?
cornerback.
Cornerback. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing that bugs me about it. Like, is it just looks amateur. You know what I mean? Like
That's high school shit.
it's high school, it's college,
Yeah.
it's not pros, dog. Like
Only because we haven't seen it in the pros. When it gets more, when
I mean-
when we're by the end of the decade, then it'll start looking better.
I get what you're saying, but moving into it, like
Yeah,
I said,
that-
to me right now, I get the feel of like, oh, so we're doing college shit now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
because it's
that's
the
the problem I have with
well,
it.
because it's the transitional period. Had the
Yeah,
fucking NFL
yeah.
did this years ago.
But see, that's the thing though. They had it. They did that originally.
Yeah,
you know
and
what I mean?
if
Like
they kept it,
before
if
we
they
were alive
kept
and
it
shit.
going,
Yeah.
like they did years ago, it wouldn't be the situation. I 100% get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take a while because you're going to basically see the rookies doing it, and they're going to be lined up to motherfuckers wearing 80s and 11. It's going
Right.
to look out of place. But within 5 years, when you get enough rookie classes in there, basically when this rookie class when those players get to their second contracts,
yeah.
it'll start being more normalized.
Yeah, makes sense.
We'll see.
We'll
man.
see.
I love
I don't like it. Man.
I love ball carriers with single digit numbers, man. That shit looks amazing. Seeing a motherfucker wearing number 7. Like I think of Ted Ginn when I think of that shit. Like if Ted Ginn got to wear number 7 in the NFL. I would have bought a Ted Ginn jersey and he probably wouldn't. I would have bought one of the Ted Ginns when he wasn't even with the Niners.
See, like him wearing that number 19, for some reason that shit worked.
It worked, yeah.
I mean,
For
it worked
him.
because it was within the rules.
Yeah.
That too.
Well, but Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like,
No,
nah,
but
but still,
that, like,
it
every
just,
time-
it looked right on him.
Every time I see him, I'm like, that's 7. Only because I was used to seeing him do what he did at Ohio State.
yeah,
Like that's
nah,
7.
I feel you.
And if I got to see Tyrann Mathieu wear number 2
Oh no, he wore 7.
or 7, I'm sorry. Yeah, if I
But
got to see him wearing number 7.
That's the other problem. Anybody who comes out of LSU who's like that guy
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
is number 7.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
You got to be him.
now let's just say you got, for example, Patrick Peterson, Tyrann Mathieu, and fucking whoever else the fuck,
That's
right?
the fraternity.
All wearing number 7.
That's the fraternity. That's how you know that's them that's them LSU boys. That's them. I like that.
See that's the problem I have.
What? They're all on different teams.
No, I'm saying like if they were on the same team, because there is a chance that Tyrann Mathieu could be on the same team with Patrick Peterson. You know what I mean?
Go up.
Oh, then you got to flip a coin for it. Like they obviously can't have the same jersey number. That's not what's gonna happen.
Test your might.
Like they're not gonna have the same jersey number. But at that point, I don't got like flip a coin. May the best man win. Rock paper scissors, nigga.
I guess. Well,
Yeah, I like single digit numbers.
I'm whatever. I'm indifferent, but it is what it is. But yeah, the draft is gonna be entertaining.
Because think of a
Yeah, it
football
is.
player. Think of a football player that is a diehard Kobe fan. They go out wearing 8 because it's Kobe. You see this nigga just whooping people's asses on routes and shit, and it's in number 8 because of Kobe.
Right.
I get what you're saying,
Like,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
I
Like-
understand you're trying to appeal to my heart, but no.
No. Like, even I have to agree. Nah. I get it what you're saying, but nah, it's just
Again, y'all not used to it. I was used to
but
going
you're-
into Madden and
it's
changing
college.
niggas' numbers. No, I was used to Madden going and changing niggas'
But
numbers.
that's the video game.
But I was used to it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Thing about video games, those are just video games. That's what I'm saying.
that ain't in the wire.
I just said it.
That don't make it real.
I just said it. I did it in the
Joe
mock
Budden said he didn't
draft.
respect his friends. Don't make it kind.
Anyway, like I said, the draft is going to be interesting.
And the linemen wearing numbers in the 50s too. I'm cool with that.
Nah.
That's been normal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? 50s?
Yeah.
Just
Both
them,
offensive
but
and
yeah,
defensive
just being it
linemen.
more.
Yeah.
But now it's more normal. Like center wearing 51, or the center wearing 50. Like you a centerpiece.
Makes sense.
You the center and you the centerpiece.
Yeah, nah, like to me that's like I said, like that's normal.
Yeah. Now hand the
I've
ball.
seen that shit
Hand the ball to your
hella
leader,
times.
filling up your ass.
Stupid.
Fuck out of here.
Anyway, like I've been saying, the draft is going to be interesting. By the time y'all hear this, we're either gonna be it's gonna be Return of the Mac. That's what I'm gonna be blasting tomorrow. Or
I mean, I'm gonna be irritated. I just won't be as pissed as Martine because
Yeah,
I had
I
an
have-
out. Like last year was my first year back.
yeah, that's when it all
And
got fucked up.
And it was a pandemic shit. Like at this point, I'm thinking my team just gonna be red zone. Every week, I'll pick a new team and I'll just wear the colors each week. I think that's how I might rock.
I had someone in high school that was a bandwagoner. Like that's when what's his name? When Chad Johnson was hella popular, he was rocking in '85. Then it was fucking Curl Pepper. When he was popping, he would rock a fucking Curl Pepper jersey. And be like, what the
11?
yeah, number 11 jersey. Any player that was really just popping a certain season, he would just rock their jersey. He was a flip flopper.
I miss the throwback era.
Good times.
Yeah.
Then Jay-Z killed that shit. Told everyone
Yeah,
being button ups.
seriously.
He
Yeah,
told
so
everyone
everybody
being
be
button ups.
button-ups.
Everyone started being a button ups.
No, that was just the East Coast nigga. Them West Coast. I was also here. Was like, what the fuck you talking to?
Tall tees, motherfucker.
Yeah, well, there's that, yeah. But yeah.
He said, "Hey, we're polo," and then everybody here was like, "Tell me when to go."
For real.
So nigga, we've been rocking polo.
But yeah, that's a draft. So when it comes to music,
Before that, let's finish up with
Okay.
sports. As we're getting closer to the NBA playoffs,
Right.
there was a bar. I forgot where the bar was at. Motherfucker said that as long as LeBron stays
Cincinnati.
in the NBA, yeah, Cincinnati.
Yep.
As long as LeBron stays in the NBA, we not gonna be showing no basketball in this bar.
All right,
and everybody
nigga.
was like, "All right, enjoy unemployment, nigga." I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
okay.
You want the NBA to kick out its star player?
And some fucking cop made a Facebook post saying, "Yeah, I want to have a sit down interview. I want to have a sit down with LeBron and just talk to him about the play." Shut the fuck up.
Why don't you have a sit down with the people? How about that?
Sit down with these nuts.
Shit.
That's my thing. Like, everybody wants to have sit downs with people that they're. Okay, let me word this properly because I don't want to make it seem like they're not affected. LeBron did have nigger written on his gate. So he was affected. He still is affected by racism.
Yeah.
But they want to highlight and go to everybody else except the people that they claim they're serving and protecting every single day. You don't want to have a face-to-face with them. Seriously. And it's not just the police. Case in point with the dude that was the former fucking military when he was basically stalking the young black man walking in the neighborhood and, you know, tell him, get out, it's my neighborhood, what you gonna do? And then when everybody showed up on his doorstep, he didn't want to come outside. So it's like you want to try everybody else except the people that you are in close proximity to.
Right.
All right, bro. For sure.
Right.
That is a legit. Oh, okay. Fuck you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. But as he's gonna learn, he can't get that off because the playoffs are starting. I've seen a bunch of people be upset about this playing tournament's unfair. This, that. This playing tournament is fucking amazing.
I'm with it.
Like, bro, there are 10 teams in the picture and a legitimate 12 when you factor in the other 2 that are in the bottom that still have to fight to try to get to that 10th spot.
Right.
This is what people wanted. They were bitching and complaining about people tanking towards the end of the year. Well, we don't want to deal with tanking. Okay, but now you only got like 5 to 6 teams that are legit tanking because the other 24 are trying to get into that, at the very least, the play-in tournament.
Right.
And you're still complaining. And you don't even watch the NBA all year. So what are you complaining about?
No niggas just
Like these motherfuckers that be like, I don't watch basketball until Christmas.
Okay.
Just the way it's been going, I don't even find it interesting. So what are you bitching about?
Okay.
Because to me, this is awesome. Like
Yeah.
a play-in tournament, like,
Nah, it's dope, man.
yeah, this is Mortal Kombat with a basketball.
Yep.
This is Joker like breaking the fucking stick and said, make it fast.
Yeah.
That's what that shit is.
Either way it is, it's one game. Unless the lower team wins, then it becomes a
2 out of 3 or something like that.
Yeah. But I like it because somebody brought up a good point. They said, well, think about it from this perspective. If you have a team like the Wizards, who just kicked the Lakers' ass earlier tonight, you have a team like the Wizards who just got banged up with injuries. Now they're in a run where all their players are back. They're a 10th seed, but all their players are back now. So this is like their redemption to get back in position to get in. I like that narrative. That's a very good narrative.
Yeah.
On top of that, multiple teams are fighting for the final 2 spots. Who the fuck doesn't want to see that?
That's fire. It's literally one game. One
Yeah.
game, one shot. Hey, man, that's must-see TV.
Exactly.
I'll watch that.
I'm low-key hoping that the Lakers fall down to that play-in tournament.
You want madness, don't you?
I do. That 8th seed kind of fits us.
Well, be careful what you wish for.
Kind of fits.
Be careful what you wish for. Because y'all can just be eliminated and then it won't be funny no more.
It won't work that way. The team that way, if we were the 8th seed, if the 9th seed would have to beat us twice to advance.
Just saying.
We would only have to win once.
Just be careful what you wish for.
And you know how LeBron is. LeBron's like, I'll take your first game.
For
And then the
real,
motherfucker
though.
show up next game, 50 points and shit. Speaking of him, he's supposed to be back by the end of next week. I ain't tripping. Whatever.
I'm chilling, bro.
As long as they
Like,
get, as long as they get, to me, as long as they get 7 to 10 games worth of run together, whatever.
Yeah, it's
I don't
good.
care. What else is going on in basketball before we go off to the next topic? Was there anything else going on?
That was pretty much it.
Yeah, Steph Curry kind of.
He went off, but then they got fucked in the ass last night before we recorded.
Oh,
That's graphic.
hey, yo.
That's without that game was graphic. Fucking
I
Mavericks.
mean, I would just say they got mud stomped.
Or, kicked in the nuts.
Yeah.
I mean,
Either or. It was bad.
pretty bad.
It was bad. Like that's the thing about these. They're pretty much back to normal for me. They're very interesting to watch. They're either very exciting to watch, or very boring to watch. Because they're either putting on great games, or you just want to watch, see if they're gonna win, and then they blow it in the end, or they just get destroyed.
back to life.
Back to reality.
I just want to thank the Warriors for making Steph's life a living hell. And that much more easier to enter free agency and become a Los Angeles Laker.
Watch his ass become a Clipper.
That won't happen. They're in contract.
Come on,
hell.
bro. Come on, bro.
I know
Let's
it's
be
jokes.
real about this.
I know it's jokes, but you gotta understand the contracts.
I'm
They're in
not going to that shit, man. Just
They're
go
in
with the
contract.
joke.
Nah, your joke got to be laced in some type of reality. There's just no reality.
All
with
jokes
that.
ain't in reality sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta laugh.
And sometimes you just gotta boo a nigga. Look at this nigga over here.
Bravo.
Busby.
Bravo.
Trying to make a motherfucking joke. You know it's a joke, nigga?
That's how you get shot. That's how we get shot. That's a joke, nigga. That's how he get shot. Nigga talk too damn much. Anyway.
I can't wait till Steph puts on the purple and gold.
Oh, that's still gonna happen.
Again.
I still see it.
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
Yeah.
Sorry, Warrior fans.
Thank you, Schroeder, for your services in advance.
Now, I keep saying it. It may happen. I'm speaking to the universe, but I'm Busby Thomas. Busby no bullshit.
I say it as a troll, but it warms my heart to just piss off Warriors fans.
I would kill them. I would destroy them.
Yeah, nah, it feels good. Like, y'all talked all that shit for 5-6 years. And, yeah, how does it feel?
How does it feel?
Stupid.
Like I said, man. Back to reality,
Yeah.
bro. Like this.
What? There goes gravity.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when it comes to music, there's some announcements.
Oh, no, skip the no announcements
No,
first.
no.
No announcement drops. You want to take control, huh?
Like stuff that's
Music.
actually
you
out.
just want to take control, huh?
Music
No.
dropped, and a front runner for MVP dropped. This nigga Moneybagg Yo.
I kind of disagree with that, but go on.
That's fine. You can disagree all you want.
Look at this nigga right here disagreeing all he wants. Thinking Moneybagg Yo's a motherfucking MVP. He MVP bitch. But go on.
That was fucking harsh, man.
Yeah, that's
Better hope Moneybagg Yo don't listen to
I
that
know,
shit.
seriously.
that was man
pray
boy.
for your life.
No, that was man boy talking.
You know where he from? Shit.
That was man boy
That nigga ain't
talking.
from Atlanta. That nigga from Memphis, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
You should. Memphis niggas is different.
That's man boy. But go on.
This nigga Moneybagg Yo, bro. This is a special project.
It really is.
A Gangsta's Pain is special. I'd already said I was warming up to him over the last couple years. Mm-hmm. I just liked his features. No bars wasted. He just got up there and he cooked every single time for the most part.
Indeed.
The way this started, from the first track, you just knew it was, okay, this is good. Shout out to Cash Page for harmonizing and vocalizing.
Yup.
It basically is an intro with her vocalizing on there, just setting the tone of what the atmosphere in Memphis is. And from that point on, it's nonstop.
808s.
Yes.
Hi-hats.
Yes. No wasted bars.
Beauty.
Yes. A Gangster's Pain. I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt that shit. Oh my god. Motherfucking,
Just say that.
Waukesha.
Bro, I'm telling you. The first three tracks, I'm listening to it. I'm like, oh man, it's got that energy. You know what I mean? That fucking, I'm ready to do shit now.
Yes.
Like, smashing on the freeway, right?
Yes.
It gets to Waukesha. And I'm like, oh. Bruh.
Weezy.
Yes. Here we are.
The cup monologue.
Here we are.
Yeah. The cup monologue. And then more 808s. Wonderful. I like Shada's, but then it gets into hard for the next.
Yup.
I want a Moneybagg and Future project.
A whole one.
Yes. I don't care if it's 7 fucking tracks, just do something. We need old nigga toxicity. I need that. And then for me, the heart and soul of this project, if Pain was a person. I heard that shit and I thought 3 6 Mafia produced that joint. I still haven't checked the credits, so it could very well be Juice and Paul that did it.
I really doubt that.
Yeah.
Like,
But the feeling of the soul sample, him talking, legitimately, really talking,
yup.
putting you in the driver's seat going through Memphis, like that was the culmination. Like, okay, cool, like he's here now.
Yeah.
If there were any questions about it, like that song should be putting everything to rest at this point. He came with that energy, but he also brought the vibe of a mature presence in the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
he
you
had that.
You could tell you could see his evolution. You could hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I did feel some kind of way when I saw the track list and I didn't see Yo Gotti until I heard the interlude. And then when Yo Gotti spoke on there, I was like, I'm good with that.
Yep.
I'm perfectly 100% fine. I just needed Yo Gotti's presence somewhere. I got that. Free promo. Polo G, Dirk, Yo. You can't go wrong. And this nigga got Janae Aiko and Pharrell.
Seriously, bro. When I heard Pharrell, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, at first it didn't seem like it was going to fit. And then the more the song just played, I was like, oh. Alright, bro.
Yeah.
You got this.
Yeah.
The world is yours, man.
Exactly.
The world is fucking yours.
Yeah. I even liked how the album ended. It was, I mean, somebody made the argument of it was 3 tracks too long, and I was like, sure.
Maybe.
But I fucked with it.
Yeah.
There was nothing to really dislike about this project. I mean, if you wanted to go the route where there wasn't enough CMG presence on here, then sure. But
last I checked, it's a Moneybagg Yo
exactly.
project.
Yeah,
So,
this wasn't a CMG compilation.
Yeah.
Salute to that, man. I'm gonna give him his flowers. Obviously, before Busby goes into what he has to say, because it ain't flowers. It smell like doo doo. R. Kelly's doo doo butter.
I'm not gonna say it's trash shit, man.
Well, the way you say it, well, to you, to
Yeah,
y'all,
to you,
y'all liked it.
Yeah, y'all liked it. I'm happy y'all. To me, it was just whatever. To me, I mean, I can see why y'all would like it, but I listened to this shit like 3 times. Once at work when I was working, once when I was working out, and when I went for my walk. I wanted to hear what y'all were hearing, and you're right, some of the tracks were cool. I like the Pharrell record, I like the Jana Aiko record and shit. Some of the records were hitting, but it just got to the point where some of the tracks just started sounding the same to me. To me, it just started sounding the same, and I'm not, maybe because I'm not a Moneybagg Yo fan like that. I like his features. I just kind of realized like it just wasn't for me. So I'm not saying it's trash. It just wasn't for me.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it just wasn't for me like that. Maybe I'll go back and re-listen to it, and maybe like I'll just like try to see what you guys see in it. But to me, it was just alright.
Well, Hate It Here and Love It Here are supposed to sound similar. Like that. That's literally it's a 2-part. It's like when Wayne put on Carter 4, How to Love and How to Hate. Like
Right.
they coexist with each other. Like
Right.
maybe he could have spaced them out in between, not put them back to back.
Right.
But those tracks were literally supposed to sound because they go together. That was really like the only one I could think of that sounded alike.
Well, to me, it's just this is how I listen to it. I told you I listened to this like 3 times. Now again, I might get the Busta Rhymes feeling because, like I said, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Maybe it just has to grow on me. That's pretty much what it is.
I think a lot of it, like, for real, has to do with the fact that, JC, you spent a lot of time in the South, right near Memphis, you know what I mean? And me, like, I literally had a whole, like, stage in my life where all I listened to was, like, 3 6 Mafia, fucking,
Right.
you know what I mean, up and down the list, you know what I mean? So we have, like, that type of connection to the music, to the sound, you know what I'm saying? Whereas Busby, I'm not too sure.
This
Nah,
nigga
right?
just listened to Aquemini this year.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Don't make me kick this table.
Don't kick the table. What did the table do to you? Nothing.
And what
What
the
did
table
that
have to
phone-
do with you listening to Aquemini so
What
late
did
in
that
your
phone
life?
do to you?
It's gonna have an update.
But that's his phone.
Anyway,
See? Yeah, motherfucker.
like I was saying,
iOS, nigga.
Yeah.
like I was saying, just maybe it'll grow on me. Maybe. Because I do like his features. Some of his music is good, so, you know, it is what it is. But the album I listen to...
Time Today in context was... I already like Time Today, but in context, that was just...
Yeah.
Everyone should just
Wonderful.
listen to Adam Scheffler when he told everyone, they're getting Mac Jones. He was the first one to say it. And it was like, nah, he wrong. Nah.
I don't like you.
I'm just saying, I'm just a messenger, bro.
I'm gonna fight you.
Okay. Test your might.
Yup.
Anyway, album I listened to, I think, shout out to Yo, formerly of DJ Bills. He put me onto this. It's from a rapper named Topaz Jones. Topaz Jones.
Yeah.
And he dropped his, I guess it's his sophomore album or whatever it's called, Don't Go Telling Your Mama. And I think what attracted me was the cover art. And it just shows like a stairwell. And it shows like a whole bunch of black kids just circling upwards and shit. I'm like, that's an interesting cover. And I guess he dropped a short film along with the album and shit like that. So the album is a very jazzy feel to it. Kind of To Pimp a Butterfly-ish. Like with the atmosphere and all that. Like Dial is pretty dope. Black Tame is really just really just good, like good, smooth music, like all the way through. It was one of those albums I was really onto. Like Maxo and Fonte are on it. He has like kind of not well known features on it, but the rapping was really top notch. Rich is a really standout track. Like the whole album, I was really just listening to that. That's the album I really was listening to, like this whole weekend and shit. It's a really good project, in my opinion. Just in my opinion, contender for album of the year. In my opinion, because it's in my opinion, it's really good. So y'all get a chance. Let's go listen to that. Don't Go Telling Your Mama.
What labels he signed to?
He is independent.
Really?
Yeah, New Funk Academy, Black Kenobi. That's what I'm looking at right now. But he's independent. He's kind of lesser known right now. But
Kenobi, you say?
No, Canopy.
Canopy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to guess.
Don't get moist.
Yeah.
Don't get moist.
Like, relax, bro. Relax.
That's why it's important you pronounce your words, man. See?
I had to straighten that shit out,
Yeah,
bro.
see?
Calm your ass. Oh, okay, album of the year, huh?
Yeah.
It's album of the year. You say.
Album of the year, you say. Anyway, to me, it was a smooth listen. I really, really enjoyed this project. So, whenever y'all get a chance, I was going to call him Topaz again.
That's
Topaz Jones, man. Don't Go Telling Your Mama. But yeah, that was it. That was pretty much all I listened to.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. All I heard was the Moneybagg Yo shit.
I figured.
And not even because I kept running it back or nothing like that. Bro, I'm telling you, man, these past few days have just been blurred to me. Like, complete fucking blur. Ever since 420.
I'm about to say you're recovering from 420
That's
still.
what to say.
Yeah, nah, bro. I'm fully recovered off of that shit. That's why I'm here. You know what I mean? But nah, man. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I haven't had like no time for shit lately.
Yeah. Well, you know who got time for shit?
Who's that?
TDE. They got time to make announcements. Man, you just what?
Skip Cordae.
Oh, that shit.
That shit.
Hold on.
You need to just change your tune.
Well, no. I said that shit because it's just an EP or whatever.
A lot of these niggas is dropping just EPs right now,
know,
and it was
just
still
that.
fulfilling.
I know.
It might lead to an Ebulm.
Ebulm.
Yeah.
Yeah, bump. Yeah, it's called Justin Till. The Justin Till EP. Just 4 tracks.
Got Q-Tip and Young Thug on there.
I know. And, oh yeah, Young Thug dropped a fucking super deluxe of his slime language, too.
Added another 8 tracks.
I'm good off that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, this was cool for what it was. I like More Life with Q-Tip was dope. I really liked Dream in Color. I really fucked with that track. Yeah. What's that? With Young Thug was cool. The last track, Thornton Street, was decent for what it is, but it was pretty much holding people over for, I guess, his sophomore album.
Cordae is really becoming one of my favorites from this current generation.
He's getting up there to be a 3-head. He's going to be the new 3-headed.
He's really starting to creep
Maybe
up.
taking J. Cole's spot, maybe.
Yeah. Like,
that's how it kind of sounds like.
Yeah.
I can see him taking Cole's spot.
Yeah. There was a line I forgot in one of the songs that stood out because he was so damn honest. Because remember in the album, he was talking about one of his aunts. And then on one of these songs, he followed up with, and my aunt's still pissed at me. I just love rappers that do continuations. Like, you stay in their universe.
Right.
So now you're intrigued because you're like, okay, if he's saying that now, maybe there's going to be some more explanation in the next album. And you deal with that because then that adds context and layers from the standpoint of, okay, he's dealing with this while he's dating arguably one of maybe a top 10 world-renowned athlete right now. Might be safe to say.
He's proud to be with her.
I mean, if nothing else, the best
tennis player right now.
The best female.
She just took Serena's torch. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you add that element, and he's dealing with stuff at home. Like that's good seasoning to lace the meat and potatoes with on an album. Yeah, I appreciate rappers that do that. So he's definitely climbing up there for me.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
That's what's up. DJ Khaled, air the horns. Gotta air the horns for that one. Why? You know how he is. He's so.
Why?
You know how he is.
He just overhypes himself, bro.
That's the whole point. It comes with it. When he said that, you gotta air the horns.
trash.
He announced his name album. I guess it's his first self-titled album, Khaled.
No, it's the name of his kid.
No, that's his name.
No, that's his kid. Khaled.
No, that's his real name.
That's his name.
That's his name?
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought it was his fucking kid.
No. Khaled is his name. Yes.
Ah, fuck.
I do all his credits.
Yeah, it's
Really?
Khaled.
Wow,
You
okay.
can look it up. He called it his parents were lazy. So,
Wow, bro.
just like me calling me Aaron. Well, Busby.
I don't think it's lazy. I think that
know. I
I think
Middle
that might,
Eastern.
I think that might be like a thing.
That's culturalized.
Yeah. My apologies. I fucked up on that. But anyway, yeah, Khaled announced, I guess it's like low-key, almost a surprise drop, like a few day advance. Like, as he kept saying, oh, album 90% done, the vocals are in. He's running around his house, jumping for joy on social media. You know how he is. And I was like, all right, whatever. And he kept saying, 90% done, 100% done, da-da-da-da-da. And then all of a sudden, he just announced yesterday, when we recorded, that it's he's dropping his album, Khaled. And I was like, oh, okay. And then he dropped the track list right before we started recording. And from the names of this, of course he has Drake on there, because he's going to have Grease and fucking Popstar on this shit. Never mind the dog, people. But I'm looking at the names. He got the usual suspects, Lil Wayne. He got fucking Meek Mill. He got fucking, Rick Ross and shit like that. The usual suspects. But one track in particular is track 9. Sorry Not Sorry. Which features Nasty Nas and Jay-Z.
Yeah, dropping on the same day again.
On the same track. and
I bet Jay-Z's going last, too.
And there's a video for it.
Probably heard the damn verse and was like, oh, no, put me on the end of that.
And it's featuring James Fauntleroy and Harmonies by the
cares about
Hive.
James Fauntleroy.
No one cares about James Fauntleroy. Put some respect, buddy.
Not on that shit.
Not on that.
Not on that.
Like,
I like James Fauntleroy. 1,500 or nothing, but in context, nobody's tuning in. Oh, I want to hear them James Fauntleroy vocals.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nobody's
that's going to be
saying
the track I go to first. I'm going to be keeping on with it. That's going to be the first track I go to. Because it's Jay-Z and Nas.
It's Jay-Z and Nas. Of course you're going to go to that one first. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like this is their first track together since when? I think that BBC record from Magna Carta. That was the last time they were on the song together. I don't know, but I guess solo tracks. But yeah, but features on. He has a song, dude. There's a song with her and Migos, and it's called "We Going Crazy." That's kind of just alright.
We said the same thing about Migos and Frank Ocean.
Yeah. But that was
and that
fucking,
shit
what's his
worked.
name? That was
Calvin Harris.
Yeah, by the way,
that shit worked.
I'd still
No,
run that
but
rotation.
just off like sound, I'm like, okay. And then there's another song, Let It Go, that features Bieber the God and 21 Savage. That one could work. Then you got one that features, who else is on here? There's one track with her and Meek Mill and Bryson Tiller. Justin Timberlake is on here. Just a solo track called Just Be. And yeah, it's 13 tracks. Which is kind of, I guess the last album was like 13 tracks.
Somewhere around there.
Somewhere
14.
around there. So I'm like, okay. Because usually what are Khaled albums? They're like, what, 20 tracks and shit, usually? Like 18?
Like the 2 previous ones, but like 12 to 13 was in the range when he first started. Mm-hmm. Wasn't out of the ordinary. We the Best was only like 12 tracks.
Yeah.
Because We the Best is my fafavorite
Khaled album.
My favorite Khaled album.
His last one was good too, but it left a bitter taste in my mouth when he was talking shit about Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go back to it
Seriously.
after that. Maybe the Nipsey record, but other than that, I didn't go back to it.
Oh, of course, the Nipsey record.
Of course.
Like, yeah.
Of course!
Duh.
It's perfect timing for Khaled. He drops on Friday. The very next day, we're in May.
It's gonna be May.
Literally. Like, it's
And he
perfect
has
time
Justin
for him.
Timberlake on there. So, yeah, so that's going to be interesting. But yeah, man, that's going to be interesting. I'll see how Khaled just does it because, he just overblows everything and he happy. He got the video ready. Yeah, you ain't going to be like mad about this. So, for the past, I guess this whole few months, everyone was wondering, where the fuck is Kendrick at?
Yeah,
We've been
here we
saying,
go.
where's Kendrick at?
And here we go.
And pretty much, LeBron James went on Twitter a few days before, and I guess he was in a Kendrick vibe, and he just said, yo, when are we getting new Kendrick, man? Then today, before we recorded, everything happened before we recorded. Top Dog Entertainment dropped a teaser on their Instagram. It showed a loading page, and then it only had a date. It said May 7th, and it said the wait is over. We don't, and they went as far as they even went as far to release a press release announcing their announcement.
I told y'all week after week, COVID made everybody get cold feet. It wasn't just Drake, and it wasn't just a few other people. This is the perfect example of that. They do not know how to operate right now because everything's not open at full capacity, but they know they got to do something.
Yeah.
So COVID, they got cold feet. They got cold feet just like everybody else. That's all I was trying to explain to you guys over the time period.
Here's the thing, though. We hadn't heard nothing from them, and that's kind of like been their MO. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really hear shit. It just happens, right?
Yeah.
So when this shit came out, now, in my mind, they're right there with everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, you're on that same fucking bullshit. Like, dog, this ain't you.
That's what I'm saying. COVID threw.
Yeah,
that was my thing. COVID threw everybody off. It wasn't just that's what I was. That's initially what I was saying.
But now I'm just like, I'm keeping the same energy with all them motherfuckers though, bro. You know what I mean? So it's like they pull some fuck shit like this. I'm calling it out for what it is.
Pretty much, this is what it's gonna come down to. It has to either be SZA. I mean, mainly it has to be Kendrick. It has to be
Kendrick.
It has to be Kendrick. If it's SZA, I can see people being happy. If it's Isaiah Rashad, because we haven't heard shit from Isaiah Rashad in years.
No, that one, it would make a little bit of sense just because it said the wait is over. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also because Isaiah Rashad also posted something on Instagram, and everybody was like, oh shit, because he hasn't posted in a long time.
Oh yeah, because he just shot a video too, so...
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
So, if it's neither of those three, and it's Schoolboy, or J-Rock, or Absol, or Zachary...
Or The Reason Deluxe...
Or Lance Skywalker.
The only other saving point is if it's all of them and it's a TDE compilation.
That's the only thing.
That's it.
That's a saving point.
If it's a TDE compilation and there's no Kendrick, because I can kind of see that shit.
Bro, come on, man.
I'm just saying.
It's not a TDE compilation without Kendrick.
I can see them doing it. That's the thing.
You could see it, but I'm saying it's not a TDE compilation without Kendrick.
I trust in Top Dog. I just hope they ain't that dumb. But... yeah, if everyone wants Kendrick, so that's the answer.
Truth be told, excuse me. I wouldn't mind waiting for Kendrick until the fall.
Same here. I don't mind waiting. That to me, I don't mind waiting. I can wait another year.
I want to be Ratchet all summer.
That makes sense.
This is a delayed. This is a delayed. Fucking. We need this. This summer we need this.
Yeah, like
we all need to be hoes, right? Because if y'all don't know,
I love Kendrick, but if he's not bringing Mike Will type tracks to get the women shaking, I could wait. It's fine. It's not a big deal.
I could wait. Like for me, I could literally wait. It's whatever for me. I'm patient.
Like this is genuinely like one of those ones where it's like I'm looking at Drake and I'm like I kind of actually don't even really give a shit if you produce a decent album. If you have 4 songs that can go on rotation throughout this summer that just make the women lose their shit and want to bring the inner whore out, hey, like he said with Chris Brown, you got it. That's all I want. Like it's summertime, bro.
You're just looking at the bare minimum for Aubrey, huh?
I'm just looking at the women.
I mean, yeah.
I'm looking at the women in bare minimum.
Vaccinated, bare minimum.
No masks.
Yes, because if y'all don't know, in California, we have the lowest COVID infections throughout the whole nation.
Shit, most countries.
I know, we're the horns for that.
Not only that, but President said, yeah, if
CDC
you want to...
says just flat out, if y'all vaccinated, fully vaccinated...
Yeah, and you basically by yourself...
Take that mask off.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, I went on my walk yesterday and I breathed. And it was good. I took the mask with me because I knew I was going to be walking through a park with kids. So I put the mask on just as I walked through while the kids were on the slides. But as soon as I got off that grass, I took it right back off.
Yeah.
And it was wonderful, man.
I was seeing people rocking around. As soon as that announcement came out, I was starting to see people more without their mask on and shit. So you can kind of tell who's Well, damn, I can't even say that shit.
Yeah.
Because now the anti-vaxxers are going to be like, well, they're taking their mask off, so I can take my mask off.
And I'm going to just say, hey, if one of us catches COVID, I'm going to be the one that's fine.
I'm going to be fine.
I can go get a prescription real quick. It ain't nothing. Yeah. You, on the other hand,
yeah,
I light a candle for you. Because Because I don't know what else I ain't got nothing else for you, man.
Dude, there's a report that came out saying that 5% of Americans are only getting the first shot, but not getting the second one.
That's crazy. That don't even make no fucking sense.
People failed science, so that's fine. But yeah, no, music-wise, like you were telling me, Boz put a...
Oh yeah, Boz put up a little, like on his IG, he shows J. Cole recording, and he said, in 2 weeks, the off-season.
Which I get, but at the same time I don't get, because it's like, this is centered around basketball. The playoffs start in 2 weeks. What are you talking about? Okay. It's just bad marketing.
Well, you can tell Dreamville that. Go tell Dreamville.
Yeah. I'm gonna call my cousin. I'll get that rectified, because that is bad marketing.
Yeah, you gonna do that.
It just did not make sense.
You gonna do that.
Yeah, no, this is funny. But this is the one summer where I actually want...
You want to be a hoe?
No, I want Kendrick and Cole to just wait out the summer. No, make this summer about Aubrey. Because Aubrey brings them out.
I mean, obviously.
And I need them brought out.
You need them out.
You gotta remember, this isn't just the first time of everybody being outside. Remember, this is my first time being back outside single.
Yeah, I mean, what you're saying?
Yeah, like...
Just say it. There's 2 pandemics.
Nah, I've said that before. Nah. You can't say it when California got the lowest rate. Like
no. For you, well, there's one pandemic now.
Yeah.
There's still one motherfucker, right?
The joke lost its luster when everybody was like getting healthy and it's just like, all right, it's not a joke anymore. Can't run that off.
Well, in other countries, it's still bad. Like India.
It's all right. I'll stay between here and Las Vegas. It's cool. Yeah, I want. Be honest, this summer I don't care about albums. I just want music that brings them out. Bring me all the playlist music. I'll curate myself.
Oh yeah,
bars are gonna be open. I mean, June, like Gavin Newsom said, everything will be open in June.
Yeah,
and if the bars are open, I'm back. What?
Yeah, I'm ready for it, man. This whole TDE thing, I'm not happy with it either. But again, it falls in line with my point, which was everybody got affected by this shit. Nobody knows how to operate.
Yeah. I mean, that was proof.
Yeah,
that shit's fucking proof, man.
Again, they just reached the point where they had to do something. They couldn't stay quiet anymore. They got pressured.
LeBron talked, and it was like, "Oh, we gotta do something now."
No, I believe LeBron was a part of that.
Same here.
That rollout.
Oh yeah. He had to be.
This is the same thing that happened with Untitled and Master.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When I saw it, I was just like, okay, that's too good to be true.
Yeah.
And then this happened, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But
it's like, oh, right on time.
Right.
Anything else?
Nah, just make the music that brings them out. I'll be there.
Like Wood Michael. Anyway, this is episode 227.
Yep.
Yeah. Good job.
Episode 227 of the iLLogical Sense podcast. You can always follow me on the Twitter. Shout out to Fab. You can follow me at Mr. BuzzB for lowercase 08. You can follow us on Instagram at the iLLogical Sense. You can always follow us on Twitter at iLLogicalSP, and of course on the Facebook.
Give me a hell yeah!
And on all social media, you can follow me, JC No. The iLLogical Sense monthly playlist is available now. So go ahead and stream that on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. Get that
shit.
joint. Yup. Amazon Radio.
Yep.
Back on Time, episode 4.
Yep.
Playing probably as you hear this, and if you're hearing it past the draft time on Thursday, just go
for a walk and listen to it.
Yeah, just go to Station Head. It'll be out there.
Not a fan specifically.
Yeah, there's a lot of replay value. You go get that. Go cop that.
And just walk it off.
Right. But you can follow Amazon Radio at Amazon Radio, all social media. And yeah.
Martine.
Oh, yeah. First and foremost, I want to give y'all a shout out for holding me down last week, man.
Aww.
I really appreciated that shit. You all me, motherfucker. I will punch you square in the jaw.
Yeah, you've been wanting to punch me for a minute.
Is that all?
You really pushing them buttons, man.
Yeah. I know, it's just funny. Yeah, you can punch me. I'll still keep laughing.
Line stepper.
Yeah, you can punch me as hard. I'll just keep laughing.
Shit. Anyways, man, on some real shit though, man. Shout outs to y'all for holding me down, man. I appreciate that shit.
Of
course.
And back to your regularly scheduled program. I will be continuing the Above the Clouds podcast, right? Because I had to take a break. This whole fucking last week, I was fucking smoked the fuck out. So,
That was a perfect time for a timeout, dog. Like, honestly.
Yeah, I'm back on track. You know what I'm saying? Got a little something special. I'm going to record that shit tomorrow. It'll be out on Friday. And, as usual, you can find me on all my social medias at Venomous408, spelled VNMS408. Search all your digital streaming platforms for my music under the name Venomous, spelled VNMS. And, yeah, man. Back on track. Above the Clouds podcast is coming.
Mm-hmm. Rest in peace, Shock G. Rest in peace, Black Rob. And rest in peace, DMX. God bless the dead. Rest in peace to my grandmother. Just God bless the dead, period, dog. Enjoy your life.
Give your loved ones, let them know you love them, too.
Deadass.
Yeah, definitely.
Friends, family, all that shit.
Yeah.
Definitely.
At least give them respect for a day.
But also, rest in peace to Martine's phone.
Yeah, because that shit might be going through a wall, man. Fuck.
Well, you're hearing this.
Hey, the purple iPhone 12 comes out on Friday.
I'm saying, though.
That phone
It's
gonna be
looking real proper right
that
about
phone
now.
It's going to be like, man, boy, Martine, you've always been a bitch. On that note, we out this bitch.
Peace.
Toodles.